I'm Yule, the complete 43rd season.
Saying happy birthday to a cousin of mine who I've not seen in fucking years. I remember going to her 18th party in 2017 where she had a bouncy castle. But to be honest, that was nearly 5 years ago. It was 5 years ago. It's been that ages, I'm not even sure she'll even recognise me. Anyway, happy 23rd birthday, Mimi.
Previously on I'm Yule.
Dream number 46. On a Thursday, I'm at Ink Bendy's house, and Light to Dark isn't there because on Thursdays is my day off. Light to Dark goes to college 5 days a week, and Ink Bendy is all finished with college. Anyways, the two of us are just chilling in the living room, playing games and having a laugh, when we get a video call from who we think is Light to Dark. Because, well, it tells you who's ringing you. And also, because she's at college as well, Ink Bendy swipes on her phone, expecting to see her sister's face, but it turns out to actually be Rusty Nails from the horror film series Joyride. He has Light to Dark fucking hostage and tells me that me and Ink Bendy have 15 minutes to stop whatever we're doing, to walk to the bus stop, wait for the bus, get on the bus, then walk the rest of the way to college in just 15 minutes. Otherwise, he will slit her throat. So basically, kind of like a game. Did we make it? Well, I don't know, because at that point I woke up. But still, I hope I don't have that dream again. Now I'm going to go sleep. I wonder what I'm going to dream about this time.
The hell? Light to Dark. Rusty Nails. You fucking let her go. What the fuck? I can't even have my head forward properly. It's fucking bunk bed. Fuck's sake. How'd that dream again?
Well, at least I'm back to reality now. Meaning I can get back to making proper videos. Just hold on, just let me get changed first. Magic. I did have a shower. It's just a coincidence I'm wearing the same clothes I did in the videos I did before the new year.
Hi, I'm Yule.
My throat hurts now. I know this video may seem a bit late considering it's nearly going to be the middle of April by the time you watch this, but you know, what are you gonna do? I've not done one of these videos in a while, but yeah, this video is gonna be a 2-in-1. I'm gonna be showing you what I got for Christmas. Yes, I'm doing it now, and my birthday presents. Even though my birthday's in February and it's going to be April by the time you watch this, and only now have I decided to get around to the video. This ain't the first time this has happened as well. I got this for my birthday, this hamper, even though my birthday's in February and it's going to be May by the time you watch this, and only now have I just started to get around to this video. Anyway, it's your shitting birthday. But my birthday's in February and it's nearly going to be the middle of May. Oh no, it is going to be the middle of May by the time you watch this. Yeah. Is this a running gag? Yeah. I'll have no faffing about. It's been a minute since I've actually been on camera. Let's get straight into it with my Christmas presents. The first present I got was a box of condoms from my mum and dad. It was well awkward when I looked. You know, I opened it. As soon as I saw it was from my mum and dad, I looked at them. It was so awkward. 3 new boxes. These ones, and these ones. Oh! Socks.
Socks? That's not fair!
And no, I'm not going to be using them for jizz socks, you sick twats. Honestly, these socks are fire. Remember 2020, I got some boxes of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all 7 days. You know those boxes where that has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on them? All 7 days. You know, I'll be sure to wear the Wednesday boxes on the Wednesday. Or, you know, obviously by the time you watch this, Boxing Day's already been, but, you know, wearing these on Boxing Day, boxes, and I got the socks versions, all 7 days. Yep, all colourful. A load of PlayStation socks as well. Yeah. The blue ones, these blue ones are the ones I wore at my concert, which I'll show in a future video. Not only did I get PlayStation socks, but I also got PlayStation t-shirt as well. I had another one where all the buttons were conjoined. People kept thinking it was a goddamn Squid Game costume. It's like, use your fucking eyes. You're making me very cross. You know what's ironic? In the Christmas video 2020, I said clothes are the most boring. But then in the same video, I go on about how much I love Friday night dinner. So we'll start with the clothes first, because, you know, clothes are the most boring. Friday night dinner is one of my favourites. I absolutely love Friday night dinner. Well, these and the trousers, so basically full set. And not only that, but I have a friend from youth group called, well, I'm not going to say his real name, but his YouTube name is DB Red. He has one of these, but black. Funnily enough, I actually haven't worn it at youth group. I should do it one time. Not only have I gotten a Crash Bandicoot t-shirt, but also Crash Bandicoot wallet. When I've already got a PlayStation wallet, but hey, I'm not complaining. Not only that, but Ink Bendy got me this. The Crash Bandicoot 4 notepad, which, yes, I've used it. Speaking of notepads, I got another one from my auntie, my dad's sister. It's funny, I didn't read it, because I didn't read the thing properly, so when I saw it, I thought it was a new tablet case. I thought, new tablet case, okay, I'll take this one out, the blue one, and let's get into it. Oh, it's a notepad. It's got pages. You know what, similar thing happened to my old pencil case from Fulhurst. I had a Minion, what I thought was a rubber, but no, it was a notepad. Or should I say, no, it wasn't. While we're on the subject of clothes and Crash Bandicoot, you remember Christmas 2020 when I was showing off all my links? One of them was Ice Chill. Ice Chill. Ice Chill. Well, I got them again. This one's nearly empty. I got another one which went ages ago because it was the one I used first. Also, Ice Chill spray as well. I said it once and I'm going to say it again. Ice Chill. Only this time my voice was a lot deeper, because last time I did a Christmas video, I was 18 at the time. Now I'm 20. Jesus. Also, this bag, I didn't get this bag for Christmas. What's inside it is what I got for Christmas. Open this first. Yeah, I got a load of Lurex and Link stuff, like this Cool Power one. Itchy ear. Lurex Cool Power spray. Another Ice Chill. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this one is frozen mint and lemon. Africa. And I also got this shaver with cream. I haven't used it yet because of the spots on my face. I don't want to hurt myself.
I also got some foodages as well. But because I knew that this video wasn't going to be until April, I was a kind of bit impatient and excited to wait until that time to eat them, so I kind of ate them already. But don't worry, I did take pictures of them before I ate them, so I know what they were. I got 3 packets of Toffees, a bag of crispy M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, plain M&Ms, Twix and a Mars, fun size, 4 cookies and cream Hershey's, 3 normal Hershey's, and 1 milk chocolate and cookies Hershey's, and a box of Butterfinger Bites. And also I got some Cordura shoes, but they're gone now because I kind of had to throw them away before I could film this video because they were they had a hole, like, they were splitting. It was basically talking to me. I also got a 10-inch ring light with tripod stand. This was actually what I asked for, and this was actually what's lighting this room. Well, not for this segment, but earlier. What's for the main part of the video. This is actually what been lighting the room. But yeah. Obviously, I had to look up on YouTube how to set it up because I didn't know this bit was a twisted one because it didn't say in the manual. But yeah, I shall be using that regularly. Light to Dark also got me the Crash Bandicoot 4 calendar, as well as Freddy getting a Minecraft calendar, and Bella getting a cat one. This PlayStation lava lamp is what Light to Dark got me. It's funny. Ink Bendy also bought Light to Dark this exact same lamp, and Light to Dark didn't even know. She picked it up for me, and she didn't know she was going to get another one of these ones. My mum didn't even know these types of lights even exist. If she did, she would have bought one for me. So I would have had two if my mum didn't. I would have had two if my mum did know about these. She told me. I also got this YouTube play button as well. When I opened it, it was still in its original packaging. I didn't have to do anything for it. I didn't even know I was going to get it. See, look, there's the play button. Presented to Amirah. Sorry, you might not be able to see it because the text is white. It's been stuck to a white wall. But yeah, for passing 123 subscribers, and it even says YouTube right there. Nice. I also got this aftershave as well, even though I don't shave. But I still use it anyway, just to keep my face feeling nice. Also, this lazy arm, basically you put your phone in it and you can watch it from your bed without having to actually hold the phone. I haven't tried it yet, I just haven't got around to it. But I will try, I'm not going to let it go to waste. And that's all of my Christmas presents. Now the birthday presents. First off, I do want to thank all the people who wished me a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marty. I hope you smell today.
I should speak a little bit about that, but since I completely left it out, because the video that last video I did before my birthday was pre-made, and then obviously we did that gaming video. We went bowling, me, my mum, Chloe, Dylan, the boyfriend, and Light to Dark and Ink Bendy the day before my birthday. So yeah, we went bowling on the 8th. And then my actual birthday, I had to go to college first, and after that I'd finished. I opened more presents, and then Light to Dark and Ink Bendy come around my house a bit. We had some lights, we had some food, we had cake, which was again the same cake as last year. The Victorian sponge cake with icing and sprinkles on it with little bits of chocolate. With raspberry jam and cream in the middle. And then Blake come round, we took photos. And then I walked Light to Dark and Ink Bendy home. I'm sounding like I'm dying here. Then Chloe came round, and then she gave me some stuff as well. And once again, I also got foodages for my birthday as well. However, this time, because I was such a numpty, I forgot to take pictures of them before I ate them. But thankfully, I did remember what they were and the size of them as well. My nana and her partner bought me just a regular bag size of peanut M&Ms and a family pack size of crispy M&Ms. Also, my sister, who works at Costa, got me the giant custard cream and giant bourbons. I tried them both, and for both of them I have a different opinion. The custard cream was and the bourbon was. Now I'm going to read the birthday cards. Happy birthday, you silly sausage. To Marty, happy 20th birthday. 20 years of being a virgin. Love you lots from Chloe and Dylan. Pretty much. Celebrating a brilliant grandson. Charming, talented, witty, wise, entertaining, kind, and always amazing. Couldn't be prouder of a wonderful grandson you are and always will be. Enjoy your birthday. A very happy 20th, Marty. All our love and best wishes from Nana, Linda, and Pouches. Have a blast on your birthday. To Marty, have fun, happy birthday. Have a great from Light to Dark and Ink Bendy's mum. It sounds like she's supposed to have a great, but then she didn't finish the sentence. That's why I got a bit confused. 20 today, but I'm 20 for a whole year. What are you on about? You're 20, you're no longer a teenager. See, that's proof. That means no more being late. No, having a tidy bedroom. Boudoir. Well, I tried to have a tidy, but the bloody kids keep messing it up. Being responsible with money. Yes, more than you.
Oh, really?
Well, at least choose one of these. To Marty, enjoy your 20th birthday from... Okay, it says a real name, but it's from Ink Bendy. She even did that as well. For a great friend sticker on the bloody thing. Wishing you a really awesome birthday. Just remember, growing old is compulsory, but growing up is optional. To Marty, aka Blue Boy, smiley face. Wishing you a very happy birthday. You are an amazing friend. You deserve to have a very happy birthday from your friend Purple Girl, smiley face. P.S. I know the gift is not much, but I thought you might like it. Plus, it's navy blue, so it's kind of fits with your ascentive and the other smiley face. That's from Light to Dark. I'm just not a very good reader. And the last card I got, obviously it wasn't in the same order, but this poem about farts. Farts can be small or kind of big, smelly or even not. Some farts you will remember, some will be forgotten. But those that you remember most will fill your eyes with tears. You should know the kind I mean. You can just see it. Not a teenager anymore, smiley face. To Marty, 'cause you've been doing them for years, tramp. 20 today. Happy birthday, lots of love from Mum, Dad, Freddie and Bella, 3 kisses. The present that Light to Dark was talking about is these gloves, and you can even use your phone while you're having them on, which is good. The scarf and hat, which when I wear it kind of makes me look like Stan from South Park. This is what it looked like. Also, it took multiple tries to try and press record again with these things on. The hat bloody messed my hair up. Now, my next present, to anyone who's watched the In-Betweeners movie will get the reference. The Pussy Patrol. It says Marty at the back. You know what's funny? This isn't my first time getting a t-shirt like this. I actually had one way back when I was about 13 or 14. I can't remember. It was when my bedroom was in that other room. But yeah, I didn't wear it much because I didn't want to wear it out in public. I don't want to wear this in public. Also, the last one said Mad Moo, not Marty. What my brother got me, my older brother, is the book of British dad jokes. And yes, I have read some of them, you know. This was an early birthday present because 2 days before my birthday, the 7th, we went to a pawn show where we just saw loads of people on a boxing ring, just telling a load of shit dad jokes. And obviously, this was on sale. Like, he thought he'd give it to me, surprise me. These little crystals, I can't remember if Light to Dark bought me one of them or Ink Bendy bought me both, but I got a blue one, whereas where I'm sitting, the lighting is making it look gold because of the sun. And also this pink one that also has the Aquarius on it, and also, oh, come on, it's in the way, that as well, and a star as well. I don't take it out with public. I don't take it out with me in public because I don't want to lose the crystal.
This blue gem, this blue Sonic Chaos Emerald is what Ink Bendy got me. She won it at the penny drop machine, like the one you see at Pointless, the day before my birthday when we went to Hollywood Bowl and went in the arcade section. But yeah. And then it started this new thing where we've been collecting all the Sonic Chaos Emeralds in our own time. So far, we haven't got all of them yet, but what we have got
I like this area. It's very colourful.
I've also got a load of other things to try as well, which is good timing because I could actually feel my stomach rumbling. I've got 6 things to try, and they are Reese's Sticks. I just found these in the shop. I thought I'll pick them up. Mr. Tom. Again, I was in a corner shop with Light to Darkening Benny and I saw it. It was only 60p. Good deal. Found this while I was at Christmas shopping. Marshmallow candy can sparkling marshmallow drink, which I'm not having the best hopes for because I don't like marshmallows. All these flavoured jelly beans, which they were originally for Freddie and Bella, but they didn't want to try them. And I actually did get these 2 for Christmas. Hershey's Strawberry and Cream and Hershey's Sprinkles and Cream. The first one I'm going to try is this marshmallow drink. Very colourless. Right. Oh, no. No. Okay. Bad start. Hope I give that 2 out of 10. Because I don't know. Ugh. Hopefully the second thing will be better. Hershey Sprinkles and Cream. Oh, that was awful, that was. Oh, you can actually see the pattern. Oh yeah, I remember the mint one had like that ice cream pattern. I didn't notice until after I stopped recording because I didn't open it fully. Oh, it's got like actual sprinkles inside. That Sprinkles birthday cake of Hershey was quite bland. Wasn't that much better than the candy can, but still was better. I'd probably give it brilliant. A 4 out of 10. But yeah, honestly, that candy can drink, that was history repeating itself right there. When Ink Bendy tried that lime mint flavoured Pepsi, she looked like this. I did not like that drink. Anyway, now Hershey's Strawberry and Cream. From one Hershey's to another one. And has it got the same pattern? Yes, it's got the same pattern. Lift and pull here. Okay. And it's still not fucking working. But it's very pink. Well, of course, it's strawberries, but I don't like strawberries in general. I hate strawberries. And it smells very strong as well. I think it's because I'm not a massive chocolate lover, which is why I really don't like all these different flavours put in them. Anyway, let's give this a try. That one was also horrible. That was making me Eve, that was. It's funny, but that one says cool, creamy, sprinkly delight. And this one says cool, creamy, strawberry fun. No, this one was worse than this one, but better than the drink. It was upside down. But yeah, 3 out of 10. Hopefully this will be better. This is not even... Well, no, actually. Mr. Tom is just a load of peanuts and caramel stuck together. But 3 years ago, 9th of September 2018, I tried a bar which was Payday, and it was peanuts stuck together by caramel, and I hated it.
The Payday. Now let's move on to the Payday, which is a peanut caramel bar. And I love peanuts, so I'm hoping this will be really nice, and caramel as well. I saw that YouTuber, My Name Che, have this, and he didn't even like it. It's a bit salty. I think it's a bit too salty. That is disgusting. I'm glad I got that on camera. That Payday was fucking disgusting. Now I understand why My Name Che hated it. God, that bar, it was making me Eve. And the Payday gets a 1. The Payday. And the bloody Payday are going in the bin. Hopefully this will be different. This is from Germany as well. This is why I decided to put it in the video. Wrapper is very papery-like as well. Look at that. Ink Bendy's worst nightmare peanuts are.
Yeah, what? That wasn't too bad. I'll tell you why. One of the biggest problems I had with Payday was it went way too overboard with the salt. But that wasn't too salty. Obviously, it wasn't great. Like, I wouldn't have it again, only if there was nothing left in the house. But it was better than the other three. So I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10. Hopefully this one will be even better. Reese's Sticks, which is chocolate flavoured coating, peanut butter and crispy wafers. And I love crispy things. Ugh. Oh, that bloody... Oh, that strawberry one repeating back on me. Not nice. Oh, my days. It's like a Twix. This is. Oh, this is delicious. That Reese's Sticks was nice because I love wafers. Obviously, I'm gonna eat the other one later after this video, but honestly, best so far. I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. All this bloody chocolate. I need something sweet now, which is why I've got these different flavours of jelly beans. Look at them. So the first flavour we're gonna try is the Refreshers lemon flavour. Well, come on. Delicious. You know what? I don't know why I used to hate jelly beans when I was little. I know I said I wasn't really a massive fan of them, but even then, I love jelly in general. Now the next flavour is Refreshers again, but strawberry flavour. More goddamn strawberries. Right. Alright, but not as good as the lemon flavour. Like I said, I just don't like strawberries. Next flavour is Refreshers sour apple flavour. Look at fucking pills and bullets. Sour. Good. Better than strawberry, but I think I still prefer the lemon. Now the next flavour is from a different brand, Double Dip, or as I like to call it, Dip Dab. And it's orange flavour. Yeah, come on, don't fucking slip out my hand. Right. Best one. I do have a bit of a sweet tooth for orange flavoured things. I know not everyone does, but I do. Anyway, next flavour, again, Double Dip, and it's cherry flavour. Right. It's very intense. It wasn't disgusting, but just like, it wasn't my favourite one. Anyway, the next one is Drumstick, and it's original raspberry and milk flavour, or as Ink Bendy likes to call it, milk. Look at look at it. Wait, let me move my thumb out of the way. It looks like someone fucking cummed on it. Nom. Oh, it's very soft. The other ones were hard. One of the more disappointing ones, if I'm being honest. I'm not ranking all of these from the worst to best ones, because honestly, I don't know. It's hard. Now the next flavour is Squashies, sour cherry, brilliant, then apple flavour. Right. Look at this one. Like, move my thing out of the way. It looks like someone fucking got blood on it. Okay, now this one is hard now. It's all stuck in my teeth. That one actually made me pull a face. And the last flavour is, again, Squashies, bubblegum flavour. So basically, if you look at it, the top row, Refreshers, middle row, Double Dip, and the bottom row, Other. Look at this one. It looks like someone with makeup kissed it. Oh, it definitely reminds me of Fulhurst. When everyone used to have chewing gum. So yeah, jelly beans, some of them are good, some of them were not that great. I know a certain someone who will disagree with me, but the orange one was my favourite one. Also, new glasses. This was after I'd already filmed the video, but I went in the shops, minding my own business, I found another goddamn chocolate bar. Reese's Overload. overload, overload, coming on to the overload. Okay, yeah, it's got pretzel, caramel, peanut, butter, and peanuts. Well, no shit, it's called peanut butter. Ugh! And it's all covered in chocolate. Yeah, it's got 2 inside. Right, let's have it. Yeah, it's like the chocolate bar Take 5. I mean, I've never tried that one, but I can imagine it being very similar to be honest, I think the only thing that would be different to this and the Take 5 is the chocolate taste. Because these are made by Reese's, which are made by Hershey's. I prefer these over the original Reese's peanut butter cups, the original. I'd probably give that a 7 out of 10. Because I could genuinely eat them and actually enjoy them. But it's not just Christmas and birthday as well. I also got a couple of stuff for April Fool's Day as well. Light to Dark got me this box, Anti-Twat. And inside, it's empty now, but inside it just had the crispy M&Ms because, you know, it was blue packet. Again, you could get them in different types. You could get anti-cunt ones, anti-bitch ones. You can get any type. But she got me those ones because I call myself twat sometimes. Also, this little card. Congratulations, you've been pranked by... Well, it said her name, but I'm just going to say Light to Dark because, you know, privacy. And also, this face as well. Like. But yeah. Thanks, you bitch. I'll remember this. I'll get you back. But we're still not done yet with this video. And I'll tell you why. I also got quality streets for my birthday. But I decided that that wasn't enough. Because I was originally going to rank these from worst to best. But then my brother decided, why don't you get Cadbury's Heroes, Roses, and Celebrations as well. So what I'm going to do is going to rank all of these individually from worst to best. And I'm going to start with the Cadbury's Heroes first. Okay, so here they are. All the Cadbury's Heroes. The first one I'm going to try is the Cadbury's Cream Egg. Right, let's eat it. No. No. We only just started and already we've got, I think we may have a contender for the worst one. Yeah, no. Cream eggs are disgusting in my opinion. Now let's try this caramel one. Well, I've already tried all of these, to be honest. I've already tried them. I've already tried Celebrations. I've already tried Heroes. I've already tried Quality Streets. It's just been a while, that's all. There's the caramel one. It even says No, yeah. It says Cadbury's on the thing. It won't focus. Okay. Oh, man. Caramel is fantastic. Oh. So much better. So, yeah. I'm ranking all of it, like, best and then to the worst. So, yeah. Caramel was better than the creamer. Come on, focus. Yeah. Now the next one we're going to be trying is the Twirl. Which, I prefer Twirls over Flakes. Because, one, it's got more chocolate. Because it's the same thing, just brittle chocolate. This has got more, it's covered in it, and it's less messier as well. It says, contains milk. Well, no shit, Sherlock, it's chocolate. Right, there's the Twirl. It looks like a... Oh, you bastard, I should have shown what was inside it. Oh, well, never mind. But yeah. But then again, these chocolates are so small anyway. But yeah, it looks like a log. Anyway, let's try it. It just instantly crumbles in your mouth. You know what, just as I hit record, my mate Alex sent me a WhatsApp and it made the whole thing glitch. Anyway, not as good as the caramel, but better than the cream egg. Yeah. Anyway, now the next one, double decker. No, sorry, I mean, dinky decker. Right, it is. It looks very flat. Anyway. Egg Bendy. Not really a fan of double deckers. I think they are better bite-sized. second place. This is going well. The next one is, I've still got my mouth full, but yeah, is Crunchy Bits. Right, again, it says Cadbury's, and it basically like a block of chocolate with chunks and bits of honeycomb in it, which I love. It just like pops in your mouth. Okay, it doesn't literally pop, but it just feels like it's popping in your mouth. But yeah, I love crunchies anyway. Even though they're coming very close, still none of them have topped the caramel. Now I'm just going to try the regular standard one. Yeah, no special condiments inside. It's literally just pure chocolate, where there's more chocolate inside the chocolate. Yeah, let's try it. Well, I already know what it tastes like. Yep. It wasn't delicious, don't get me wrong, but not really that exciting. Like, even though both twirls and that is just pure chocolate, I prefer twirls because I just love how twirls just brittle in your mouth. Anyway, now I'm going to try Whisper. Yo, what? For a chocolate called Whisper, it doesn't make you whisper, it does the exact opposite. You bite it and go, delicious! Yeah. I heard people in Fuller say that some people are allergic to Whisper, which is impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but if you're allergic to Whisper, you're allergic to chocolate in general, because this is literally just pure chocolate. It's like an Aero, where it's all bubbly inside. Oh, all this chocolate, man. I'm going to need to have a cup of tea and biscuits. Rich tea after this video. Yeah. Have it. Not really that great, in my opinion. I don't really like how the bubbles feel, so I'm ranking that as the second worst. Now let's try fudge. Fudge can be a bit of an acquired taste for some people. Anyway, I personally don't mind it. Let's have it. It looks like a finger. Now, delicious. Fudge is one of my personal favourites. Okay, right. Now the last Cadbury's hero is the eclair, which is wrapped up in a different sort of packet this time. Let's... Oh, come on. Let's cut it. Right, what the eclair is, it's this toffee with a bit of chocolate inside. Let's have it. It's very soft as well. No. It was one of those ones where as soon as I swallowed it, it made me go, ugh. But yeah. Focus. Right. So, in terms of the order that I tried them in, the worst one and the best one were next to each other. So yeah, those are all the Cadbury's Heroes ranked. But now, it's just round 2. Roses. So yeah, here are the Cadbury's Roses. Take your pick. There is one that I've missed out, and that's because it's just a block of chocolate, which I would try, but the thing is, it's made by the same company. So if I tried that, it would just be having that one again. So yeah. First one I'm gonna have is the tangy orange cream. Let's get it open. Look at that, it even has an orange on it. Right, let's try it. Oh, it just broke instantly. Tastes like, what is it? Terry's chocolate orange. I actually like them. No, this is decent. Now, because I'm mixing them with different brands, this is going to be difficult. Where do I rate this one? I'm gonna put it here because yes, they're nice, but can get a bit sickly after a while. Now let's try the strawberry delight. I wonder if this one's going to have a strawberry on it. Okay, I was kind of right. Didn't have a picture of strawberry, but it does have the seeds on them. Anyway, let's try them. Not really a fan of, to be honest. Focus. Yeah, not nice in my opinion. Right, now the hazelnut, well, right, let's try it. So it seems to be just one singular hazelnut in the chocolate, which I can't complain, because I like hazelnuts. Nice. Good. It's, yeah, just a dinky decker, just had more flavour because they had more stuffing. Still good nonetheless. Now this one, I got a golden ticket. Sorry, I mean, I got a golden barrel. Do a barrel! My voice is going. Anyway. And it actually literally does look like a golden barrel. Who came up with this idea? Like, who thought that caramel and a barrel would go together, you know? That just sounds a bit random. Anyway, let's try it. Oh. This motherfucker came very close. I love caramel anyway, but second place. Now you may be asking, why second place? They're both exactly the same thing. Both got caramel in and they're both chocolate. Yeah, you are right there, but some people don't really realise, but that one's just a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit bigger. But again, it's very slightly. But yeah, I've ranked this one lower only because it's smaller. Yeah, but they're still delicious nonetheless. Speaking of caramel, now we have hazelnut in caramel. Let's try it. Very interesting picture. It looks like it got... That dent kind of reminds me of a baby that got dropped in the head when they were newborn. Anyway, let's try it. Oh, very brittle. You know what, I was originally going to place this one higher because I had caramel. But I think the hazelnut kind of drowned it out a bit. But it's still good. Now, yeah. Just rank it higher just because of the caramel. I am a sucker for caramel. Anyway, now the next one. What's this one? Caramel! Fuck me! I'm like that Cookie Monster with caramel. Caramel! Ugh, I've definitely got the voice for it. Anyway, and my voice is going. I'm 20, not 13. And it's blue for good measure. It's like the fudge. It looks like a finger or a very shrunken chocolate cake that was supposed to be a bourbon. But yeah. It's hard caramel this time around. Ugh. I am massively disappointed. It said caramel, yet it's one of the more shitter ones. Give me a second. See, the thing with the eclairs, it can change depending on whether they're soft or hard. Where do I rate this one? I'm either thinking there or there. Because it was better than the strawberry, but I'm just trying to think. I think... there. That one. Now, signature trifle. Oh, sorry, truffle, I mean. I didn't do that on purpose. I genuinely thought it said trifle. I always get the two mixed up. Hopefully this one can wash the taste of this blue bastard out of my mouth. It looks like a flower. That's what I think. That's what I think of light to dark. Speaking of light to dark, if
I was much older, and YouTube was the way it was when she was that age. But considering she loves chocolate, I'm sure little young child like to Dark would absolutely be drooling at this video or be jealous. But yeah, let's try it. I actually don't know what this is gonna be. Ugh. No. That one made me throw up. But that said though, taste-wise, even though it was awful, taste-wise, like, those two didn't make me throw up, but I would still rather have this one than those two. Sorry, I had to cut the camera off, I heard footsteps. Now, the last rose is Country Fudge. This shouldn't be too bad. We got another finger. Have we got the finger? E.T.'s finger. Oh, all this chocolate's making me full, man. Oh, God. Right. For the record, I can still taste that goddamn marshmallow drink. Oh, way better. That's more like it. Again, like with the caramel one, this is another case where it's exactly the same as another one, but just slightly smaller. Because of that, it's going to be ranked here. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, it's not that obvious. Like, again, you have to put one next to the other, but yeah, fudge is slightly bigger than that. But it's still good though, nonetheless. Now, round 3, celebrations. And here are the celebrations. By the way, this is a new day. I had to take a break from this because all that chocolate, you know, I was just getting so full up, so I couldn't continue. Anyway, let's get into the celebrations. The first one I'm going to try is Mars. Right, now let's try Mars. Not the planet. That was nice. A bit sticky, but I don't care. It was nice. I'm gonna put it here. God, this list is getting so big. I'm messing up the order. Back here. Right. Now, this one I'm really not looking forward to because I have had a history of not liking this one. Galaxy. Right. I remember someone in my secondary school, Fuller, tried to get me to try Galaxy. I remember not liking it, but it's not as bad as I remember. It still wouldn't call it amazing, but it's not as bad as I remember it. But one thing's for sure, it's better than the other stuff that I tried earlier in the video. So forget what I just said earlier. It's grown on me. It's not my favourite thing, but it's grown on me. It's just plain Mars chocolate. Yeah. Just hold on. Okay, there we go. You know what? That gives me good hope for this one. Right, here's the Galaxy one. You got both of my sisters do not like caramel. Yeah. You know what? It's just as soon as you hear that that crunch is just when I can taste the intenseness of caramel. You know what, the caramel ones are just automatically getting the higher ones. You know what, I love caramel so much I could literally just squeeze it directly into my mouth like how some people would for chocolate milkshake. Yeah, the reason why I put Galaxy there is because even though they're both just simple blocks of chocolate. Mars chocolate's not as good as Cadbury's in my opinion. Still good though. Anyway, now an acquired taste, Bounty, which was actually picked as one of the most disgusting foods that we have in England. Me personally, I don't agree with. Anyway, let's have it. Right, there's the very bumpy chocolate. You know what? Me, Bounty depends on what mood I'm in. Bounty is that sort of chocolate that I would save to last because of how fresh it tastes. Let's put it here. Just after Mars. It does get extra points for actually having something inside as opposed to just being just a regular block of chocolate. Now this one, Snickers, which used to be called Marathon when my mum and dad were kids. Let's have it. Snickers, get some nuts. You'll find it ironic how Snickers used to be advertised by Mr. T, especially considering what Snickers sounds like if you take off the S. Anyway, all the essentials in one chocolate bar. So good. Come on, focus. You know what? 4th place. Yeah. Now, this one, when I was little, when I had a wobbly tooth, I would stay away from this one, because this is one of the harder ones. Right, basically it has little, like, bits of Malteser in it. I like it now, because when I had a wobbly tooth, even though I really wanted one, I had to stay away from them because I didn't want it to. But then again, it was going to come out anyway, so anyway, pointless. I'll put it here. So basically, these 3 from the same box can join, except those 2. Anyway, now Twat. I mean Twix. Right, this one looks very squished. Twix. Oh. You know what? Just the biscuit alone just automatically gets it higher points. Yeah. Now the last celebration. Let's celebrate with Milky Way. And for this one, very soft. Basically, this one is basically like what Americans have, but 3 Musketeers. That's what I call 3 members of staff at my college. Ironically, because all 3 of them are not white. So basically, this is a more softer, more milkier, more fluffier version of fudge, which is not a bad thing at all. So, for that, if anything, it made it better. So, it gets put here. Right. Oh, hold on. Yeah. And round 4, the final round. Quality Streets. You know what? Arranging them like this kind of looks like a tower from a fighting game. Actually, no. In fact, it kind of looks like they're in a gang. Approach them and they're like, "Sup? Welcome to the Quality Street, kid." Anyway. Now, I'm going to try just the generic one first. The, milk block. Let's get this open. Right. Out of all the brands that we've been trying, Quality Street's on my least favourite. There's only one that Light to Dark actually likes, and that's the toffee one. Well, let's see what I think. Starting with the green milk block. Yep, as I expected. Nothing inside. Just a big block of chocolate. No. These are made by Nestle, and I'm not a massive fan of Nestle. So, also what's annoying about Quality Streets is they have 2 packets. Let's put this one here. Now, let's try the orange creme. Alright, now let's have it. Oh. Very rich. better than the milk chocolate block, but again, it's not that exciting. It's basically just a not as good version as the orange one from Roses. There we go. I'm just trying to make it look neat. There we go. Now, the toffee finger. Right. Oh god. Very hard. Gonna be difficult to chew. Okay, that was a hard one, because I actually didn't know how I felt about that one, but I think sits appropriately there. Because, like, it was just an usual, okay one. I give it extra points just for having a little bit more other than just a generic block of chocolate, but it's not better than Bounty. But it's this one I'm looking forward to, the purple one. You know what? Considering purple is Light to Dark's favourite colour, I'm genuinely surprised she doesn't like this one, considering she loves caramel and she thinks nuts are okay, you know? Anyway, let's have it. It's so iconic, it doesn't even have a secondary name, it's just called the purple one. And it even has its own Costa flavour as well. Anyway, let's try it. Oh, delicious. Alright, I'm having to put them in rankings off camera now, because I need 2 hands to put it, because otherwise it will just make a mess. Because obviously the list is getting big now. But yeah, I gave it extra points just for the caramel. Again, I just love caramel. So you see, you got this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then the double decker. Sorry, dinky decker. You could see this look like a whole blend of just purple. Anyway. Unlike her ex-favourite colour. Okay, when I say... Okay, that sounded weird. No, I mean, what used to be her favourite colour. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, pink, which is fudge. So considering we've already tried 2 versions of fudge, I wonder how this one's going to go. Right, it looks like the orange creme. Anyway. Oh. You know what? That's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be another blech one, but it turned out to be another one. That was a way of putting it. Alright. Now this one, caramel swirl. I have a feeling I'm going to like this one. It even looks like... Oh, pardon me, all that fucking chocolate. Even looks like a swirl. Anyway. Oh, God. You know what? Very close. Fuck the chocolate. I just want caramel now. But again, it's not... I've put it 4th place because it's... Even though I love caramel, the chocolate is made by a company that doesn't exactly have the best chocolate. Like, their chocolate... Nestle just doesn't taste that great, in my opinion. Anyway... Now, the green triangle. I've actually forgotten what the green triangle is, considering it doesn't tell you on the packet. It just says green triangle. The last time I tried it was 2 years ago. Like, February 2020, just before lockdown. Anyway, let's have it. Right. What is this? Nah, again, it's just block of chocolate, but just triangle this time. But it's slightly better than this one, because this one was a lot more softer. Now, the one quality street that Light to Dark actually likes, the Toffee Penny, which my dad and my brother Blake consider this to be the worst one. Well, I'm better than all of them, so let's see how. I'll see what I think of it. I'll be the judge of that. Right, as you can see, it's no chocolate, it's just pure toffee, and it's very sticky as well. God, very soft. Right, slightly better than the toffee finger because there was no chocolate to ruin it. Ranking it was a pain in the arse. Not because I didn't know what I found about it. Not because I didn't know what I thought about it. Because putting on the floor, now it's going to get stuck. Anyway, now, we only got 3 more left. Now the coconut, what is it? Eclair. I wonder if Claire likes it. Right. It's very bumpy. Let's have it. Oh god. It's a little bit harder than Bounty. I don't know. It's basically just a not as good version as Bounty, only because the chocolate is not better. Right, oh for God's sake. Ugh. Right. This one, Strawberry Delight. Yeah, delight my arse. Actually, no, don't do that. That sounded weird. Right. I think this and the orange one had dark chocolate. Anyway, let's try it. Oh god, I can taste the strawberry already. Oh no. Just got it all over my screen. Had to wipe it off. Ugh. That was absolutely minging. Minging. That's a weird word, that is. Yeah. Thankfully, we've only got one more to try, and that's the orange chocolate crunch, which doesn't sound too bad, considering, you know, I would rather have an orange over a strawberry. Anyway, let's have it. Oh, look at that. It even has a little bow on it. Right. This is the final one. Let this be good, considering the last one was a disappointment. This is the build-up, the final one, and it's. Oh. Now that's what I'm talking about. Fucking these two. You know what? It wasn't amazing, but look, yeah, but still, it was okay. I ranked it better than those two because of that crunch. I like that crunchiness. So yeah, it wasn't amazing, but it was good. Right, now that's finally over. Here is the ranking of all the celebrations, all the roses, all the quality streaks, and the heroes. The worst one, the most disgusting one, the cream egg, Cadbury's cream egg twisted. Second worst one, strawberry delight. Then third worst one, strawberry dream. Then signature truffle. Then just the milk chocolate block. Then the green triangle, eclair, caramel whisper, orange cream, tangy orange cream. Then the orange crunch, galaxy, dairy milk, twirl, toffee finger, toffee penny, coconut, eclair, bounty, Mars, teaser, hazelnut well, the purple one, hazelnut in caramel, dinky decker, fudge, country fudge, the Cadbury's fudge, Milky Way, Twix, crunchy bits, Snickers, caramel swirl, galaxy caramel, Rose's golden caramel, and finally dairy milk caramel. What a ranking. I dare anyone who's watching this video right now to do what I just did, where you rank all of them from worst to best. And yes, you have to try all of them. Like, even if you already know that you're not going to like them, you still have to try it. So like Ink Bendy, say if you wanted to give this a go, you'd have to try the ones with the nuts in. Morgan, if you wanted to give this a go, you'd have to have the ones that have orange in. Like, I knew I was going to hate the cream egg, yet I still had it anyway, because otherwise it wouldn't be fair. If you cheat, Will Smith, the fucking cunt, will come to your house and slap you in the face, leave fresh prints of ghetto. And after you've had them, let me know what you thought. Let me know your ranking. It doesn't have to be a video. You can just tell me in the comments or DM me on Instagram. So yeah, try all of them. Even if you already know there's a one that you're not gonna like, still have it anyway. Rank all of them from worst to best, and let me know what you think. I'm interested in hearing other people's opinions. So that was me telling you what I got for Christmas, birthdays, and ranking all the chocolates from worst to best. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks that my videos are crap, let me know why in the comments and hopefully I'll improve. And if you're new to this channel or you just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm off to you all. Bye. I will see you very soon. Happy Easter, everyone. I'm out. My Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, April Fool's gifts, and ranking heroes, roses, celebrations, and quality streets worst to best. To a very funny auntie. Even though last year I just typed happy birthday to her through text, I decided that wasn't enough for this year. This year I wanted to be bigger, so I thought do a video this time. So yeah, Even though your laugh sounds a bit like a witch, I can't lie. So that's where April gets it from. Still, happy 43rd birthday, Bina.
This is going to be fun. Not. Hi, I'm Artiel. I'm wearing different clothes. I'm not going to be one of those fake YouTubers who go, yo, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going on the dark web. We're going to watch our fucking assassination video. Oh, fuck off. I'm just going to be forward and straight to the point. In 2016, a video was released to the internet and it has been dubbed as the worst internet video to ever exist. What is it? Well, it's Funkytown cartel version. I didn't even know this video even existed until Tuesday the 26th, and it's Saturday as I'm recording this. So I only known about this video for 4 days. And like I said, because it got dubbed as one of the worst videos ever, basically in the same way that we don't talk about Bruno, we don't watch this video. But I'm going to watch this video. Why? Well, I don't really want to, but my fucking mate, Ben, wants me to watch this video. So, yeah, I'm not going to have my headphones in, because otherwise you'll just be watching my face and that's boring. But yeah, I hope, because I've done a bit of research. I haven't watched the video, but I know what the video is. I just hope the music in the background doesn't get me copyright striked. And, oh god, right, I can't show you the video because otherwise I'll get taken down, but, oh god. Right. Oh. My heart rate's gone up already and I'm shaking. Basically what's happened is this man's face has been completely skinned off. No eyeballs, his eyeballs have been gouged out. And you know that weapon the Grim Reaper has, Sequel, or what Noob has in Mortal Kombat 11, they've tried to slit his throat with that thing, but he managed to escape. And he's still alive. It's a slow death. He can feel every cut and hear everything. Oh man. My foot's shaking. And his eyes have... No, his hands have been cut off as well. What the fuck? Oh my god. Now they're using pliers to cut his throat. And the person's struggling as well as this is happening to him. Oh. And you can see that, because he's got no face, you can see the teeth. So as he's screaming, you can just see... Oh, this is horrible. And the people who are doing this to him are just laughing. Evil bastards. Oh, now the neck's splurting blood now. They shoved the sequel in his mouth. Why would anyone enjoy this video? The fact that they're murdering this person is one thing. It's another to have the audacity to film it. There's just a massive pool of blood on the floor. They're like this way in the neck. There's... Like, you got one person's pulling the legs and the other one's pulling the head to try and rip it out. What the fuck am I watching? Oh. person's just flapped his arm like this. Now the other one's standing on his arm to... Oh, God. You could just see that poor defenceless person just coughing up blood as he slowly dies. What the fuck did I just watch? Ben, what the fuck is wrong with you? That was worse than when I watched those KF jump scares. And I never thought I'd say this, but I'd rather watch my most hated video than that video again. See, I'm not even doing that on purpose. That's how mad that video was. Have a nice day. I'm done. Saying happy birthday to a man called Ken White. You do not live up to your name. I originally wasn't going to do this video because, you know, you are the director, meaning like you're the one in charge, like the top of all the other. Maybe that's why all the other members of staff are so fucked up. You telling people what to do, that would drive anyone crazy. But that doesn't matter at the minute. Like how during the World Wars, everyone would just stop fighting for the day on Christmas Day to play football. This is the same thing. Even though you have been stressing me and Light to Dark out recently, that I'm putting that aside for one day just to say happy birthday. I don't know how old you are, but that's not really important. Still, have a good day. My EVA FM 102.5 radio show 3 took place on the 13th of May 2022.
This is EVA FM 102.5. I'm Lish, as one of your presenters for this afternoon show. We're all from the Youth Education Project and we have many diverse tracks lined up for you guys. Hope you enjoy. Over to you guys.
Hi, I'm Artiel. Welcome to the What is Normal show, inspired by the podcast Normal Not Normal with the Autobots. My name is Marty. I'm here. Where have we heard this before? I bet Eva has missed having this voice on the station. Yeah, they did. I'm a 20-year-old student at Youth Education Project, or YEP for short. I'm from Town. I'm a comedian, YouTuber, gamer. I make rap songs and upload them to SoundCloud and perform them on stage. This is my second year being here. That rhymed. I did this last year. Also joined by us.
Hi, I'm M4. I'm studying music at Youth Education Project. I'm learning about production and rap. I'm here on EVA FM 102.5 for my work experience.
Hey guys, it's Raymond Valentine here, studying music at Youth Education Project. Have 2 songs released and doing work experience for EVA FM 102.5.
Hi everyone, I'm Marius Rotari and I'm a musician myself. Also, I have released 2 songs today. The first one is called Por Ti and the second one is called Mi Vida.
Do you want to introduce our first song of the evening? Marius?
Yes. La Bebé Se Molesta was released by Gente de Zona in 2008 in their second album titled Lo Mejor Que Suena Ahora version 2.0. I discovered the song in a YouTube video from a compilation. La Bebé Se Molesta. This was La Bebé Se Molesta, released by Gente de Zona in 2008 in their second album titled Lo Mejor Que Suena Ahora version 2.0. Again, I discovered this song in a YouTube video from a compilation.
And now Marty has a question for everyone.
Right, so the question I have for you lot is, what is an activity that you do in your daily life that you see as normal that other people from the outside may not think the same way?
Yes, so for me it's sitting in the dark in silence or listening to a wide range of Irish music.
For me, for example, sometimes I put my headphones on, play music and sing along and jump on a football.
For me, I like to eat pan because I'm so Indian, so because I eat pan, it's a refreshing taste of mouth. And in England, people doesn't like pan, what's a pana.
Right.
Well, something that I do is I enjoy to meditate and do yoga, which a lot of people always ask how do I have the patience for that. Honestly, I don't even know myself.
Right, and my quote-unquote normal thing is, when I make myself a tea is the only hot drink that I have. I don't like coffee, I don't like hot chocolate. When I make myself a cup of tea, I don't have it straight away because I'm not bloody Iron Mouth, not like Light to Dark and Ink Bendy's granddad. I leave it out for 5 minutes, wait for a bit, and then come back to it, then I have it. I don't drink it straight away. So yeah, now we're going to play the next song. This is Who Am I by Strizzy Strauss, FT Vandal Savage.
Hello, welcome back to Eva FM 102.5. That was Who Am I by Strizzy Strauss, FT Vandal Savage. That song was made in 2019, however the music video didn't come out until 2020, and the album is Trust the Process. How I found out about it is, in October 2019, I went to a concert at Pro Artists, and he showed it to us as like a little preview. Anyway, M4, introduce your song.
The 359 and released by Divine in 2020.
And that was M4's first song choice. And I have a question for you lot. What is your favourite trait of yourself? So if you took this away from you, what would it make you you? What makes you you? Marius, why don't you answer us first?
So my favorite trait is
Do you remember what we were talking about? You were telling me earlier how you are really persistent. You don't change what you're doing.
I'm the kind of person who starts a project and it doesn't move into another one till I'm completely finished. So I do not care about anything till I'm not finished with the song or album. I'm not moving on. I'm not starting a new project.
Yes, so my favourite trait is my intelligence, as I like to study things that people may find complicated, like the people that started in 1755 through to calculus.
Yeah. What Marius just said, I can completely agree with. You like to do one thing at a time. I'm the same when it comes to... I'll say my favourite trait and then add more thoughts to what Marius said. My favourite trait of myself, and I'm not just saying this just to blow my own trumpet, it is my confidence. For the longest time, I didn't know why I wasn't scared of audience. But now I think I know why. Because if someone has something bad to say, they're not going to say it to your face. They're not going to shout it. They'll just whisper it in the ear of the person that's next to them. And if they're at the back, you can't see them. And plus, I have the attitude of the show must go on, no turning back. You must do it on one go, start to finish. And what Marius said, I'm the same. When it comes to gaming, I will not start another game until I've completed that one. So yeah, I don't like doing multiple things at once, because I get muddled up and all confused.com.
I hate multitasking.
Yeah.
You hate multitasking. Why do you hate multitasking?
Because if I multitask, I find it's really difficult for me to concentrate on whatever I'm doing. So I just need to do each thing one at a time, and I don't like being rushed. I like to do a good quality job and it's nice and slowly.
That's what you were telling me the other day about when you make your music and your songs. You always make sure you complete one song before moving on to making another.
Yeah.
So is that like how you go about it?
Yeah.
So tell us, how do you go about making your music? Like, what inspires you?
Mostly I get inspired by my favorite artists. I have a lot of favorite artists, not just the ones that you have listened to previously. I have like a lot of favorite artists. Would you like me to mention them?
If you would like.
So it's not only Gente de Zona, it's Mark Anthony as well, it's Jacob Forever as well, and I've got some more. But it's a big list, so I don't want to spend all day.
Like, I don't have a favourite artist per se, like... Well, the people who I look up to, my idols, I put them in categories like YouTube, rapper, and comedian. And my favourite comedian's Lee Evans. And when it comes to making music, because obviously this is what this is about, like I said, I come from a music family, so I've been introduced to music at a very early age. Like, as of now, I've been listening to Eminem for 3 years and a bit, since March 2020, because it started with one song that I didn't know what it was called and I didn't know who made it. So I basically literally had to resort to typing up the lyrics on YouTube, and luckily I found it, and it started with that one. It was Kim, by the way. It started with that one song, and then I just went down a whole wormhole listening to a load of songs by the same artists.
What about you, Raymond? What exactly inspires you to make your music?
So what inspires me to make my music is Youngblood himself. So whenever I come up with ideas, it's Youngblood who actually gives me those inspirations. Because, like, for example, with Youngblood's song Mars, that song has got me into creating certain types of music similar to that kind of song.
Well, my favourite artist, personally, quite a big group, Queen. Like, who doesn't like Queen? But for now, I think we're going to drop in with another track. Marty, do you want to introduce the track?
Okay. This is Sheer Aya Sheer by Gully Boy.
Thank you. Please.
Okay, so this song's about distract the people who for the movie and stuff like that, and the day of the release by Divine, and they made a distract for people who was like making fun of a rapper, and yeah, it's Gully again.
So what language is
It's
that?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Yeah.
So we're going to go in with another quick track before the advert break.
This is Si Es Fuma Tu Amor by Mark Anthony.
This is Amirah FM 102.5. I'm Liz, presenting with a group of students from the Youth Education Project. And the next song we have for you is Smile by Lizzy Leighann, released in 2006 and won an award in 2008 at the London Broadcast Music Association Award. And that was Smile by Lizzy Leighann. I hope you guys did smile at that. That was a terrible joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys. What is it exactly, as your producers, what drew you to make music? Starting with Marius.
So, as I said at the beginning, I get inspired by my favorite artists making the same genre of music as they make, and I get inspired by the songs that I make, that they make mostly. But I do make my own songs, which usually starts with the title of the song, and then I make the melody second, and then I continue with the song with the lyrics, so I know what to write about.
Yeah, so with me, I always look at the deeper meaning behind the lyrics. So with Youngblood songs in particular, I always look at the deeper meaning of those lyrics, and whatever the meaning is of those lyrics, I always try and fit some music as similar to that and relate it to me as possible.
I mostly like Hindi rap music, but I'm learning about me rapping the music and stuff. Like I'm writing the lyrics, productions, learning about beats and stuff, and yeah, I enjoying with the writing lyrics and stuff.
Yeah. What you said, Ray, about lyrics, because I remember, I'm going to call back to when I was recording my song End of an Era about my teenage years. Even though you didn't say anything, and I didn't know you at the time, you were just a background person. In my eyes, you said to me that you thought what I was saying was awesome, because you thought, because it's relatable,
Yeah, because like I related to that so much as throughout my childhood as well. Because like some things you mentioned in your song really did get to me.
Was there a particular line that I said that really thought, oh, that hits close to home?
I don't remember much from that entire moment.
Yeah.
But I do remember it hitting really hard.
Well, I spoke to this with my brother Blake, and he said one of his favourite lines that I said was, "Try talking, but they had me on mute." Yeah. Also got a text message from my mate Ink Bendy saying that she's listening. Yeah, if any of you who are curious, if you want to know what's a rapper's favourite meat, it's auto-tune.
That's just sad. That is so sad.
You can just hear
No one else has any really bad music jokes, do they?
You can just hear crickets. That just shows how shallow my jokes are.
So
But yeah.
Marius, would you like to introduce our next songs?
Yes, the next song is called Como Yo, was released in 2008 by Gente de Zona and Arlenis in their first album titled Lo Mejor Que Suena Ahora Reggaeton, again discovered from the same video compilation as La Bebé Se Molesta. Off we go!
Are you listening to Amirah FM 105?
Just give us a bit of information about that song that we just had playing.
Going on, yeah. So yeah, it's released on the. Wait. Give me
He's just doing a bit of research first.
Technical issues.
So released on 2019. So the album made on 2018. So they released on 2019. They mix and mastering by Charlie Volksman. And the Kohinoor means that you don't need to give up in a life. That what you want to achieve in the life. That's the meaning of the words.
That's
the meaning of the
beautiful.
song.
Marty, why don't you tell us a bit about Shadow in the Dust that we had playing just 2 minutes ago?
Shadow in Dust. The song was made in 2021, but the music video wasn't released until 2022. It's made by a group called Tyretta, which is a duo. It's rapper Lone Ski and DJ Icon together. Also, the person who was singing the chorus was a man, a very tall man, might I add, Stephen Faulkner. Yeah. He was at our concert that we attended, me, Marius, M4 and Ray, on the 27th of March. That was a fun night. That was the best night, that was.
Why don't you guys tell us a little bit about that night? Because I didn't go. So why don't you tell me what that was about?
About the
Any of you?
concert, the Tyretta Samurai Nation thingy, the concert that we had.
So Ray, how did you enjoy that concert?
So I enjoyed it it was really amazing. So like there was loads of people. There was about, how many people were there?
105.
105, yeah.
That was amazing. Like 105 people just watching us people. Like, bruh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Just that what you had for me? It was amazing.
Yeah, it was just amazing. I can't even describe how good it was.
Sick night.
So what did you guys perform or did someone else
I didn't perform, but I just came on the stage. But it was sick night.
Basically, what happened
performed
was
as well.
sorry.
I performed as well. I
Yeah.
performed one of.
Me, Marius, and Ray performed a song. Basically, here's how it went. You had Donna saying, "These young people have made this and that," and then M4, S-Can, S. Dot, and MIXX Bacon welcomed the audience. I went on first. I performed my song. I was like being a comedian but also rapping at the same time because my intro had a lot of funny bits in. After me, it was Ben Carpenter. He performed a rock song. I performed a sort of chilled back lo-fi Japanese song. Then after Ben, the original plan was to have S-Can, then Ray, but they got swapped over. Thirdly was Ray, who performed a Pokemon song because the theme was all Japanese based. Ben did a cover on someone else's song but tweaked the lyrics. Do you want to add any extra thoughts to your song?
Raymond, can I say a listener? Can I listen to your song, please?
Not now.
Not now, but
Not now.
But yeah, my song was basically about, so the basis of it, the outside of what it means is like you go on a journey through the Pokemon world and you go hunting for Pokemon to catch them all, and it just talks about how you go from one region of Kanto through to the region of Johto. The deeper meaning behind that goes into a lot more, but what I will do is, if you want to check that video out, because I will make a video on the deeper meaning behind that, I'll put that on YouTube at some point soon once I've fully sorted that out.
And you jumped up in the air at one point.
Did I?
Yeah?
When?
During your song.
Oh, yeah, I did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, with your little sunglasses and that.
Yeah, I forgot I did that.
The websites are all on the Tyretta website, so if you don't believe us or think we're being dirty liars, there was all proof. Then after Ray, S-Can went on. He did a little mumble rap with autotune. Okay. And then there was 87, who did a drill song. And then sixthly, there was Marius, who performed... The beat sounded like a Wild West song, but he was saying, like, his little backstory on music. No, the music sounded like Wild West music.
Sorry, Marius's face after he said that was quite hilarious. He was like, what in the holy hell is going on?
Yeah.
Bit confused.
Do you want to add any extra thoughts to when you were singing the song on stage?
Yes. First of all, when I was singing, I was shaking because I haven't performed in a while in front of a crowd. So, what would you expect, Mr. Marty?
Well, you did good, you know. Like, S-Can had to pull out his phone to get the lyrics, you know. And I won't say his real name, but yeah. And then after Marius had finished, Tyretta went on, performed 7 songs. Then we had a little break, an hour-long break, while the audience having their food. We give them the food and drinks. We sat in the dressing room. Let me tell you something. You know when you've just done a performance, you're starving, you walk in the dressing room, and the smell of pizza hits your nose. Oh, that was the best. Although, after halfway through, everyone was kicking off because I was dropping the pizzas.
That was the funniest part.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, no.
Yeah.
Okay then. I just want to give a quick shout out to all our listeners today, especially my sister and my stepdad for giving me live feedback through texts every 5 bloody seconds. Thank you for that.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to my mum, dad, Blake, Chloe, my nana, Ink Bendy, Light to Dark, of course, aunties, cousins, etc.
Shout out to his whole family, by the way.
Yeah. I come from a big family, 16 cousins, only 2 uncles, and I've got 3 aunties.
So you have a big family then?
Yeah, because basically my grandma, who is my mum's mum, had 6 kids, and all of them have kids of their own.
So you just keep multiplying and multiplying.
Yeah, and not only that, then you also have my dad's side as well, which just doubles it.
A big shot at the bow.
Artist name Abeo Music,
The main dude.
not Abel.
What you saying?
Big shot at that bow.
Abeo Music.
I'm not music, beats.
Without him, we wouldn't be here
Yeah, we
today.
won't be here, yeah.
We won't be presenting for you guys, and
So,
we
yeah.
really do hope you've been enjoying our show so far.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, another extra shout out to, I won't say his real name because I want to be respectful, but another person who I've told about this, DB Red, he was there at the audience, but yeah, after we sat at the balcony, we watched the previews of Tyretta's music videos, and it was a Q&A. Before we get into the next thing, there's one more thing I want to say. Another reason why I enjoyed that concert, because you had the Tyretta thing, then you had my family, plus Light to Dark and Ink Bendy, then you had people at youth group. So to have all 3 of them together at the same time, it felt like I was watching a 3-program crossover, in a sense. You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I do not. That just sounds very
No,
complicated.
basically, at the concert, we had the Tyretta thing playing, then my family watching it, and then people at my youth group watching it in the audience too. So, Tyretta, my family, and people at youth group, to see all 3 of them at the same time, it felt like I was watching a 3-program crossover.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was paying attention that time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Georgie. Thank you very much for listening. Can't believe we're in the car right now.
Okay then. Is there anything else anyone would like to say?
No.
Right.
You're just dead now.
You've gone all quiet.
And
Yeah.
just in case my friend from America is listening, Arrow, giving you a shout out as well. And I'm also going to give my friend Sophie a shout out too.
Did you say Erica?
No.
Oh, I thought you said... Oh, yeah, because we've also got Erica from the youth group.
And a big shout out to my mom, my sister,
Yeah.
my brother, and the Vijay.
Michael Berry, 2Guy, Michael Mahai, who was also there at the audience.
We've got a lot of shout outs for you today.
That's because we're popular, you know.
Popular people.
It's really great being popular. Everyone loves you, you know. Even the other day, Bav admitted that I am the best person ever.
Yeah, well, I'm still the main guy.
Dude.
I'm still the main guy, remember?
Yeah, she's the main dude.
Yeah.
I am the main dude. The only female of the group makes me the main dude.
Yeah.
Arguing about this all week. I'm still the main dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
For now.
Who gets picked
For
on?
now,
Who gets picked on?
Right, we've got advert break now.
we've got an advert break coming up and we'll see you guys afterwards. Hope you enjoy.
See you later.
Welcome back to Eva FM 102.5. I have a question for all of you. What about music motivates you?
Music motivates me. Because music motivates me. When I listen to music, I feel like I'm making music. I feel like music gives me like energy, different kind of energy, different kind of motivations. So when I'm listening to music at home, I feel like I'm on a car. I feel like I'm on a car.
Whenever I listen to music, to me it's like I'm entering a different world. I may think of someone, or I may think that I'm into a place where I'm imagining in my mind, or thinking of going somewhere by car, traveling, or most of the things like that.
Right. What music motivates me is it gives, when I listen to, because my favourite category is rap/hip hop. Don't get me wrong, I do listen to singing songs as well, but of all the categories, rap has always been my favourite. Even when I was a child, when I was little, you know. It gives me energy, charisma and confidence, you know. That's why I have such confidence, because the energy of the song.
So music motivates me in a similar way to everyone else, but what motivates me most is when it comes to young blood and Irish music.
So for me, music always puts me in a happy, upbeat mood, especially when it's raining outside. You can go out and have a little dance in the rain, and it just makes you feel nice and refreshed, and you just don't give a care in the world. And the next song we have for you is by Two Cellos, and it's Smooth Criminal, and this song sent them viral on YouTube with over 19 million views. Two Cellos are to a classically trained duo, Luke Silek and Stefan Hosier, and they have 3 albums and have performed all around the world. Marius, would you like to ask our next question?
Yes, of course. What is your favorite song and why?
Yes, my favourite song is an Irish folk song called Che Ab Hailedu, which is about a young woman who lives in Ireland and wants to find a sailor in Galway, but is told to go home because she has work in the morning.
Fair enough, that's a great choice. My favourite song is American Pie, and the song goes on about how life is without music, how miserable everyone is, and how music really brought everyone together, and that's why I love that song so much.
I've got lots of music that which is my favorite, but the most favorite one is La Bebé Se Molesta, because I like the vibe that it gives me. It gives me this kind of old style vibe because it was released in 2008, obviously.
And for those of you that don't remember, that was our opening song of this evening.
Yeah, this is the opening song, and I like the instrumental as well. I like the sounds, I like the mixing, I like everything about the song.
I don't have a favourite song because me personally, it depends on what mood I'm in.
My favorite song is Ghostrider. Why? Because it says on the songs that what do you want to become? You want to become a rapper in the future, so you have to do hard work and stuff like that, and don't give up in life. And
so is that your favourite song?
Yeah.
And what language is that in?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Yeah.
So yours is in Irish. What language is your song in? Spanish. So you've got a wide, very diverse amount of songs here today. Very multilingual, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very different.
We've still got 2 minutes left, so there's 2 more things I want to say. I mentioned earlier how I gave a shout out to someone called DB Red. He was also in the audience of the concert. Again, going back to how I've been introduced to hip hop at a very young age, my big brother had a toy penguin. You press it and it does a cover of In the Club by 50 Cent. Yeah, my great grandma gave him that. Yeah, that's why I would never get rid of that.
And Paul, would you like to introduce our next song?
Yes, next song is Satya, released on 2021 for March, and labeled by Appeal India Gully Gang and mixing and mastering by Honest Danajas. And this song is made in 2021 and they released in 4 March. How did I found out? Because I kept checking on the new album is the one when they release it.
Welcome back. So Marius, earlier on you were telling me about some of the new songs that you have coming out. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Of course, I've got a couple of songs that are coming out.
Where did these songs come from? Like, what inspired you to make these songs?
As I said from the beginning, I'm getting inspired and I'm starting from the title of the song, and then making the melody, and then writing the lyrics, and then recording it, mixing, mastering, and all of that stuff, which needs to be done in order to make a great song.
So, do you have a favourite song of your own so far that you've made yourself?
I actually do have, it's actually out from my album, which is called Por favor espera. Which means please wait, and the album is available on almost everywhere, like iTunes, Spotify, and so.
That's interesting, isn't it? I don't understand how people do the technical side of producing music. It always baffles me, and I'm always so inspired and amazed by how you guys go about making your own music. So Raymond, you were telling me you have a new song coming out soon. You're working on it. How is that going?
So it's going okay. So yeah, what's going to happen is with my new song, it's going to be on a remix by My Chemical Romance's Welcome to Black Parade. I cannot wait for it to be done.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows that song, Obsessed in the Emo Phase.
Of course.
Everyone knows that song. And what about you, Marty? You have an album coming out soon, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not just my album. Basically, all the songs that we performed as youth people performed at the concert is all going to be uploaded as a collective, collaborative EP. So my song, Noble Samurai, which is not even out yet, Raymond's song about Pokemon, and Marius' song will be released in the album on SoundCloud. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by the 28th of May. I have... well, technically 3, but one's not out yet. I have 3 songs. I have Frustration, End of an Era, and Noble Samurai. My favourite one is the one that's not even out yet, is Noble Samurai.
And when are you planning to release Noble Samurai?
Well, like I said, it's going to be part of the EP, and like I said, obviously we can't predict it, but hopefully it should be all released by the 28th of May. Yeah. And also, I know it's going to sound... I just want to add a bit more info on Life Goes On. The song came out in 2020, music video didn't come out until 2021, and the album is Ugly is Beautiful. So yeah, I didn't start writing lyrics from the very start though. I used to just make instrumentals because I have my YouTube channel, and obviously I don't want to get copyright, so I thought I'll make my own music, so you don't have to put up with that sort of stuff. But then I got a bit bored and thought, yeah, I want to write lyrics. So that's how I came about making my songs. I make my songs on FL Studios, although Frustration was made on Logic Pro X.
So tell me, how does your everyday life affect how your music comes out? Like, how do you produce your music with such a complicated everyday life with college and with work? And, like, how do you go about that?
Well, I write my songs during college because, you know, I take music classes. You know, it's the whole point. And the Frustration was written during when I was at a place called Pedestrian. That's actually where I met... You remember the song Who Am I by Strizzy Strauss? I actually met him in person in October last year. What's funny, I played a different Strizzy Strauss last time I did this, but it was a Son of Man featuring Sun.
Yeah, same as I.
Yeah.
I also met him in person because we've both been to the Pedestrian, and I would like to say that on the 16th of May, I've got a song which is called Lo que siento por ti, so which means what I feel for you, and I've got on the 19th of May Solo te quiero a ti, and then I've got Deseo on the 23rd of May, which are coming out soon, so stay tuned, guys.
So yeah,
check it out.
I have another question for you guys. If your careers ever get big, and what artists would you like to work with? Like, who would you be willing to do like a collab with or like an album with? Like, who is this big person in your life that you'd want to meet or do a collab with?
For me personally, I would love to collaborate with Mark Anthony, Gente de Zona, and more of artists that I listen to. I would love to do that. This is a dream that I want to achieve.
For me, it's Divine. I want to collaborate with in the future when I get older.
So Divine. Nice. What about you, Raymond?
So it'll probably be either Youngblood or someone else under the rock, punk rock, any of that sort of category. I don't know exactly what category Youngblood fits in, because he did say before that he has no idea what category he fits in. So
the artist who I personally would want to collaborate with is like the old school rappers from the 90s and early 2000s. Obviously Eminem, Snoop, 50, or some people like to call him Fiddy, and then Dre, etc. Nas, Jay-Z, that sort of stuff. Because again, that's the type of hip hop I was introduced to at such an early age.
If I was ever in your position, I think personally I would choose to do a collab with Adele. I absolutely adore that woman. Amazing artist, amazing music, some of my favourite.
Yeah. Before the advert plays, I do want to say something else, because you remember I was mentioning when last time we did this, we also had Jack and Ryan with me. You remember Ryan, don't you, Marius, when we went pedestrian?
Yes, of course.
Because obviously he was with us when we played that song that had Strizzy Strauss and Sun. I didn't know the Sun could sing, but yeah.
That is a terrible joke. We
remember-
promise no more jokes.
I remember that at the pedestrian I was performing two of my songs. One of them was Tu eres en mi corazón, which featured just for the live performance Strizzy Strauss. No, that was Sueños, sorry.
Mr. Shea, the beatboxer,
Yeah, the main dude.
and TM and Mellow Baku.
And then I performed one of my very first single which contains vocals called Sueños. It's also available.
I performed a song at pedestrian too.
Yeah.
There is a question coming up from my friend Georgie. Let's wait for it to come through.
Yeah.
So
Well,
let's-
we'll probably do it after the advert because it depends on how long the question is and how long your answer is.
And we can talk
we've
about
got
that
it.
in a bit.
So, Georgie says, who was your muse to start writing your first song?
We've got a minute. Come on, guys. Give me a quick fire for who was your
Quick
muse.
fire, bro. Muse.
Who inspired you to become a musician?
Yes.
As I said at the beginning, I've got lots of artists like Gente de Sona, Mark Anthony, and more, which
I got inspired by Divine, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
For me, it was Eminem. My first day of college, I played 3 of his songs.
3.
3 of his songs and one go.
Nice.
Yeah, it was.
My inspiration was Youngblood, as well as a lot of other emo punk artists.
That is amazing. Well, we have an advert break coming up for you guys, and then we'll be back with some more songs, starting with Amy Winehouse Rehab that I chosen specifically. And we hope you guys have enjoyed listening to it so far. We've been working really hard on this set, and we know we've had a few technical difficulties, and we're really sorry about that. See you after the break.
Welcome back. This is either FM 102.5.
We have Amy Winehouse's Rehab coming up for you now. That was Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. I hope you've enjoyed listening to our show. We're just going to do a quick little chat before closing off for the rest of the evening.
Yes, so you can follow me on Instagram under Raymond Valentine, and you can find me on YouTube under Raymond Valentine as well to listen to my tracks and hopefully find my video about the deeper meaning of my newest song.
Yes, this was Marius Rotari, and you can follow me on Instagram as Marius Rotari Official, and you can follow me on Spotify as well. You can find me on iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube. I've got 2 YouTube channels. I've got one which is for vlogs and one which is for music. You have to type Marius Rotari Vlogs for the vlog channel, and Marius Rotari Music Official for the music channel. Much more.
Thank you, where from do you listen to this kind of competitions?
So do you have any YouTube channel or Instagram?
On Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram. I do.
Yeah. If you liked what you heard, you can find me on YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram, and TikTok. My username, my artist name is I'm Artiul. I'm capital R full stop, capital T full stop, capital Y-U-L-E. Because obviously Yule is my last name.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Lizzy_Leighann.
Yeah.
I think that's all we have for you guys
Yeah.
today.
Well, we've still got a couple of minutes left. So before we sign off, there's just one more thing I want to say. Is I mentioned earlier how on my very first day of college, I played 3 Eminem songs back to back. They were Kim, Mockingbird, and Without Me, the classic ones.
So one last question for you guys. Do you, as you've all performers, do you have a favourite performance that you've done so far? Like, what has topped your charts in your favourite performances?
So my favourite performance was a few years ago now, and I was working in a band in my old secondary school, and I was the electric guitarist. And I remember that vividly because it was on the 6th of December of 2019.
That's sick.
So, one of the best performances, I was singing at a baptizing party, and I sang for a long time, and the thing that made me happy it was that people really enjoyed it, and I was singing Despacito.
I don't perform on the stage, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 3 performances, not including karaoke, because I hate karaoke. I performed at the Pedestrian on the 15th of October last year. I performed at Two Funky Cafe on the 11th of November last year. And the most recent one, the one I talked about, the 27th of March this year at the Y Theatre. My dad actually has performed at Y Theatre too. Again, my dad makes his own songs, my mum makes songs, even my sister's done a bit of rapping as well. And I've got another performance in November at, again, Two Funky Cafe.
So I have a question for you guys again. As Marty's just said, he absolutely hates karaoke. So what is your go-to karaoke song?
It can be a mixture of anything. Like when it comes to karaoke, I'll just do whatever. I'm not forced.
To be honest, if you would leave me on a karaoke place, I would sing all day and all night. I love it.
What's karaoke?
Karaoke? What do you mean what's karaoke? Like you go out to a bar, you have like a microphone like we're doing now, and you sing along to a track to a live audience. That's karaoke.
Oh,
So if you had the opportunity to choose any song in the world, what song would you choose?
I would choose Joanne.
Okay then. So Marty, even though you hate karaoke, what would your go-to song be?
To be honest, a rap song that I can actually understand the lyrics of, one that I can follow through, one that's not too fast. Because, no, let me tell you something. Trying to get Light to Dark to perform Rap God is a nightmare.
Okay then. Personally, I would go with something Disney related. I am obsessed with Disney films. I know practically all the soundtracks for any Disney film off by heart, so I'd choose something Disney related. More than likely, The Lion King, Hakuna Matata, because let's face it, that song is amazing.
Hakuna Matata.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
It means no worries.
Okay.
It literally goes through it in the song.
Life.
I've never...
You never had that song, my god, this.
No, I've heard the
is
song.
weird.
Timon
I
and
have the
Pumbaa.
film on DVD.
Timon and Pumbaa, yeah.
Yeah, I've watched it as well.
Just
Watch The Lion King, a great soundtrack.
Like
All
Yeah.
Disney movies have great soundtracks.
most of the Disney movies I watched it with my sister.
So, favorite Disney movie?
No, because I didn't
You don't have a favorite?
one because I'm not into movies that much.
Favorite movie?
Barely one.
Like of all time or any
Just a favorite movie.
favorite movie? Wow. Favorite movie? I'm gonna say the Grudge 1, 2, and 3.
Awesome. And Ford, do you have a favorite movie?
Prince of Caribbean.
which
Pirates
one?
of the Caribbean.
All
Great
of them.
Series.
Right.
What about you?
My favourite Disney film is Inside Out, but my favourite film of all time is a horror/comedy film called Doghouse, released in 2009.
My favorite film would probably be either Pirates of the Caribbean or The Breakfast Club, a nice old original for you guys. So, is there anything else we want to say before we wrap up for the night?
Yeah, we'll just say all we'll say is thank you to anyone who's been listening to us make complete idiots of ourselves. Tweedledum, Tweedledee, Dumb and Dumber, Eva FM 102.5, which is a multi-language radio serving the community type of thing.
Don't forget we're based in Leicester, and we hope you have enjoyed
Yeah.
listening to our show, not
Let me
watching.
say
You can't
something
watch us.
really
Yeah,
funny.
we also did a behind the name documentary last year in June about the urban music scene in Leicester.
Can I say something for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spanish people?
Yeah.
Sí, esto es para la gente desde España que está escuchando esta estación de radio. Espero que les gusta mucho. Te encantaría todas las cosas que hacemos aquí. Esto es todo. Muchas gracias por escucharnos.
Gracias.
Yeah. I'm Artiel. Bye. I'll see you lot very soon. We're out.
Oh, for real.
I'll just give shout out to you, Bob.
Shout out to Bob. Yo, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah, Bob
And
in
I
the
want to say,
audience.
shout out to the 5 young people in the room right now. They've been here for 5 days,
Ocelot.
today's the 5th day, and they've absolutely smashed it. Yo, well done you guys. Absolutely killer, 10 out of 10 work experience. Lovely.
Thank you.
It's been a vibe.
For the last few seconds I want to thank everyone for joining, especially you, Georgie. Thank you for your question.
And we're out.
My Eva FM 102.5 radio show 3 took place on the 13th of May 2022. Saying happy birthday to a girl who is unintentionally funny. Basically what I mean is, even when she's not trying to, she can still come across as really funny. And she's just has got funny bones. Like, the amount of times that she's made me piss myself whenever she says something, you know. So I thought, since she makes me happy all the time, every time I see her, I thought I'll return the favour and wish her a happy 19th birthday, Georgia. Saying happy birthday to someone who I've not seen in absolute ages, but I know who he is. Just in case he doesn't remember who I am, it's Marty from Leicester College. Obviously, I'm much older and much wiser now compared to Leicester College. Obviously, I do sometimes regret the way I was at Leicester College. But yeah, last time I saw you was on the last day of Leicester College before we split up for summer holidays. And you was one of the very few people in the class who I didn't have a gripe with. You and Paris. You know. But anyway, I'm going to put that aside. Even though I've not seen you in absolute long time, still, happy 20th birthday. You know what I found funny about Ken? Light to Dark also has a granddad called Ken, and his birthday's on the 4th of May. May the 4th be with them. Well, was. Anyway, enough of that twat. Now this twat. Even even though you are a strange, weird man, still, your personality is like you. There's just something about you that I don't know how you do it. You're like the most respected member of staff in this whole building. Like, you have the ability to communicate with troubled teenagers. Even they respect you. I don't know if you was a troubled teenager when you was, but I don't know. Anyway, happy fucking birthday. Even though Lee was the first member of staff I ever met of this college, honestly, that doesn't matter. All of you lot are in my good books. I know this sounds really corny, really cheesy, very cringe, saying happy birthday to a member of staff just because I know them. Honestly, I don't care, because I'm willing to do this. See, Nikki, see, I don't always pick on you. I don't always bully you. Anyway, happy birthday. Once upon a time, 4.5 years ago on this channel.
Hello, my name is Martial, and today we're going to be looking at 5 cartoons I like, but no one else does.
My bed, Freddie's bed, Bella's bed. Our bedrooms had a complete overhaul in February. It's a nice view up from Bella's bed. That was definitely a night to remember. So far in my life, best night ever. Until I have sex for the first time and that night overtakes it. Hi. And let me give you a little backstory. On the 3rd of September 2017, when I was only 15, that rhymed, I did a video called Top 5 Cartoons That I Like That No One Else Does. You don't need to have a brain to know what it was about. That video was literally only my 23rd video out of the 429 videos I have now. It was literally season 1, episode 23. So yeah, it was a very early video. In fact, it's because it was a very early video, because that video was made at a time where my first video wasn't even 2 months old yet, that video is pretty shit now. So I'm going to press the reboot button on it. You know, a year and a half ago, during lockdown, when I reacted to those list videos that I made me realise how shit those videos are. Well, except this one. I actually didn't mind that one. So, I'm going to start again with the list videos. Let me make one thing clear though. This is not a brand new video idea that I've just come up with right now. I'm just remaking a video that I've already previously did. So the list is not going to be different. If you've watched the original and you remembered what the 5 cartoons were, it's going to be the same for this video. I just want to give it a fresh new look. This is actually my second time talking about this video, as I did do another video talking about that video and a commentary because it was at the time my most popular video. A link to both the original video and the commentary video. Let's start this. But Ugly Martians. But Ugly Martians is an American-Canadian sci-fi CGI animated series that started to air to Nickelodeon CITV on the 19th of February 2001, and it ran for only 1 season with 26 episodes that consist of your standard usual 22 minutes, and it came to an end on the 21st of February 2003. It lasted for 2 years and 2 days, and it did have merchandise such as mugs and comics, etc. I remember in the original video I said it started in 2000, which is incorrect. That was false on my end. My bad. This is a cartoon where if you try to find a review where the person reviewing it had nice things to say, you're going to be looking for ages. Hence why I cannot watch reviews of this show, because it's just so depressing. Not because I like the show, it's just because every single review of the show is the same thing, and it's so boring. Oh, the show looks ugly, or oh, Angela's arse looks massive. Okay, first off, 1, why does that matter? 2, how would you know unless you looked? And that does not make you any better, mate. You're the one who was looking. Anyway, leave the arse alone. It's a good arse.
I ain't never seen a ass like that. The way you move it.
But no, seriously, on a serious note, I told Light to Dark about the show, and she saw a picture of it, and she didn't even think it looked that bad. It's not just her, because I was just minding my own business when, out of nowhere, just out of the complete blue, pun intended, rapper Loneski says to me, "Easy, Mr. Marty, you like But Ugly Martians? Yeah." One of my absolute favourite cartoons of all time. People say how the graphics are ugly, but I think that's a stupid argument because, one, it's called But Ugly Martians for a reason. If it wasn't ugly, then it would be completely missing the point. That's like ordering a spicy meal and then complaining because it's spicy. Don't order spicy food then, because you get what you pay for, you know what you're in for. I know those are two completely different things, but you know what I'm trying to say. 2, it was made in 2001, the year before I was born. The technology was still brand new at the time. And don't say, well, Toy Story was made in 1995 and that looks 10 times better. Pixar are powerhouse gods, giant beasts when it came to the hardware. Whereas the people who made this was just a small, barely known company who just wanted to make a little kids cartoon. Well, Jimmy Neutron was made in the same year and the graphics look better. Okay, that is true, but to be honest, not a whole lot. Like, come on, let's be real here. But even then, I can still debunk that, because the people who worked on Jimmy Neutron got the help of Nickelodeon, who is, again, a big company who knew what they were doing. The people who worked on But Ugly Martians didn't get the help from Nickelodeon. They had to do it all on their own, and can you see the difference? What happens when a huge company has your back, which is something that they didn't get to have, and it shows. But that's not a bad thing, because the show is called But Ugly Martians for a reason. I genuinely don't know what the problem is. To anyone who says that the graphics are so wrong, they are wrong. I'm sorry, right, but that is bullshit and unfair, and I'm fed up with it. This show has every right to look like the way it does. And 3, it's a show set in the future, in the year 2053, and it has aliens in it, and again, it's called But Ugly Martians. Wouldn't you want it to look strange? Because it is a strange concept anyway in general, regardless what the animation looks like. And besides, it suits it. It's got a charm to it. Another complaint that I hear people say is the fact that it's silly. Well, I mean, it is a kids show, and at the end of the day, kids find anything funny. Even though Light to Dark is 19, she has the mental age of a 12-year-old. She could watch the video of Dad's game sellotaping himself to the chair all day. I'm not saying this show is perfect, because it isn't. I'll admit there are some stuff that other people have said that even I can agree with. Like, yes, they always fight in the desert. And yes, I know the show's shortened name is BUM, but those are minor flaws. The fact that the plot is about the Martians living with peace on Earth is, in my opinion, one of the best messages in cartoon history. We need to encourage more shows like this. Every character is done perfectly. If you hate this show because of the voices, or the characters, or the music, that's fine. But hating the show just because of the graphics is not really fair, because it was a project of its time. Yes, I know it's aged, but this show had a lot of underrated potential. There was going to be a second season, but it never happened. And the theme song is one of the best I've ever heard. I don't care what anyone says. I could literally listen to it all day on a loop. It's catchy, everything rhymes, and the instruments in the background are just so great. But not just that, the end credit music and the BKM jingle, which by the way stands for butt kicking mode, and the music videos that happen in the show, I love very much. One of the reasons why the show was cancelled is because of the low reviews, because of what I mentioned earlier, the overall look of the show, even though that's the whole point. So basically, the show got cut short by idiots. I'm vexed, I really am, because I had the figures, I had the board games, and no, they didn't make me feel bored. I had the pictures, I had paintings of it, I had the PC games, t-shirts, posters, and I still have DVDs of it to this day, of a handful of episodes, not every episode, and a PS2 game and GBA game. But no, we don't want to have a show that has ugly in the title and actually lives up to its name. No, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see a cartoon where it encourages people to be happy on Earth. No, we don't want to see that. We want to see a show called Breadwinners, where it has ducks twerking their arse. What is wrong with people? Blake, thank you for getting me into this show. Give this show a chance. Yes, the graphics are a little bit creepy, but it's meant to be. It's supposed to be. Next cartoon. Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground is an adventure cartoon started airing on Pop on the 6th of January 1999 and it ended on the 23rd of May 1999. Only 4 months, 2 weeks and 3 days. All the Sonic cartoons, Sonic Underground has always been my favourite, even when I was a kid and had stickers on the wall. In my opinion, it goes Sonic Boom. Me, my sister, and many others think that Sonic Boom is a weird one because I don't like what they did with the characters, both in looks and personalities. I mean, Sonic is a dickhead anyway, but now he has blue arms and has a really gay scarf on him. Knuckles looks like he's on steroids. He looks like the Ninja Turtles from the latest films. And his personality went from being tough but gullible motherfucker who was originally a villain to a complete dum-dum who'll eat planks of wood thinking they're bananas. Ink Bendy says she wishes they didn't put sticks in, but I disagree. She gets hate because of her energetic and crazy persona, but that's the point, that's her character. I find it interesting. She was introduced as the main character just for Sonic Boom. A show adding a brand new character does not automatically mean that they have ran out of ideas. Sometimes, after the same characters for 20 plus years can get a little boring. So they add a new character to not only keep the old fans from drifting apart and sticking around, but also to give a fresh new look even though it is the same series. There are only 2 characters in Sonic Boom who are even better than they originally were, and that's Tails and Amy. Tails in the original was the smart but anxious, cowardly and shy sidekick who needed Sonic to motivate him to carry on their dangerous adventure. In Sonic Boom, he's a lot more mature, out of his shell in terms of confidence. There's even been moments where it's the other way round, where it's Tails trying to convince Sonic to follow through with whatever is going on. Amy went from being a typical mental squeaky teenager who has a crush on the main character, who will angrily chase Sonic with a mallet if she doesn't get her way, to being a strong, independent woman who acts like the mature role model / mother figure who tries to put out the fire when things get heated. But that's it. The plots are stupid, the jokes are unfunny, and they repeat themselves. I hate Sonic Boom. It's not true Sonic in my eyes. Then 4th place, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. 3rd, Sonic Sat AM. 2nd, Sonic X. And lastly, Sonic Underground. You could argue that The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is more funnier, but I think Sonic Underground is more cleverer, because not only is the humour not only more funnier, but more relatable, from watching the trio argue like real siblings do, to watching Dingo's fixation and obsession with Sonia, which, okay, yeah, it's a little creeper, but then again, it's real. In real life, when you're a teenager, and when it happens to everyone who's past their teenage years, when you first have a crush on someone, you're unintentionally creepy, because you just can't help yourself. It happens. It happened to me when I was with Amber. I'm tired. I know Dingo is not a teenager, but you know what I'm trying to say. The humour of the show is relatable, but still has a cartoony feel to it, being a kid show. But it has its right balance of it, and knew when to have the right time for it to show. For example, Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman as his haters like to call him, his personality, or egg-ality in this case, that he is an evil, angry, determined, mad scientist, but at the same time he's very goofy at times. That's his character, and that's where Sonic Sat AM and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog failed, in my opinion. Hence, they are just not as good as Sonic Underground, and Sonic X for that matter, because in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, they made Dr. Robotnik so goofy that it completely missed the whole point of his character. Because, yes, he's acting like an idiot, but he's barely showing his dark side. Even in Sonic Boom, again, he says lol and has civil moments with Sonic, calls him bro and asks him questions about Amy like, come on man, what are you doing? And then in Sonic Sat AM, which fucked it up in another way, the Sonic Sat AM, they made him too dark. And no, I'm not a snowflake. I don't plan on being one anytime soon either. What I'm saying is, if this was a different character, then I wouldn't have really minded and wouldn't have really cared as much. My point is, that is so terrifying in Sonic Sat AM that, again, it's missed the mark of his character because, yes, he is so serious, but he's not showing his other side to him, his idiotic side of him. And this is where Sonic Underground succeeded because it shows both his dark side and light side to him. Sonic Underground got his character right. Sonic X did it right too. One unique thing about Sonic Underground is how the three main characters, Sonic, Manic and Sonia, have shaped medallions that represent a different instrument for each hedgehog. And when they touch them, they turn into the actual instrument. Sonic has a guitar, Sonia has a keyboard, and Manic has a drum kit. And they're not just for playing music just for the sake of it, they also use it for fighting as well. Sonic's guitar can create sound waves, Sonia's keyboard can shoot laser beams, and Manic's drum can make and create earthquakes, mate. That rhymed, hey. When powers combined, they can also snap robots back to reality. And they can't just use them whenever they wanted, because they get drained and have to recharge for a bit after a while of use. Why? Because in every episode, it has one song each per episode. I did a top 10 list of my top 10 favourite Sonic Underground songs way back in 2019, January. If you haven't seen it, link below. Even the main characters have different personalities, or hedgehog-alities. Sonic is the leader, but however, he can be very stubborn. Sonia is the smartest, but sometimes she can be a bit of a goody two-shoes. And Manic is the fun one, but he has the attitude of a hippie/stoner. Even the villains in the show, Sleet and Dingo, give me Scratch and Grounder from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog vibes, because you have Dingo, who's the short but big one who's the idiot, just like Grounder. And you have Sleet, who's the tall, skinny leader, who's always angry because he gets blamed because of Dingo, just like Scratch. It also has Knuckles as well as other new characters as well, that unfortunately never came back. The plot of this show is that Sonic and his brother Manic and sister Sonia, the triplets, are on a quest to find their long-lost mum, Queen Alina, who didn't want to, but had to leave them behind at such a young age to keep their prophecy safe, which is a very sad but wholesome concept. And those few scenes where the mum shows up and the three start crying is very emotional and deep, and again relatable, because people in real life don't really know their mums very well, and there's no dad in Sonic Underground, which is another thing that can happen in real life. Unfortunately, the show never got a proper ending, because the show was originally going to have 65 episodes, but was cut short due to low ratings. There's only 40 episodes, which is really stupid, and they can't bring Manic and Sonia back because those two are not owned by Sega. They're owned by Dick, and if Sega brought them back, Dick would sue them. The only way Manic and Sonia could bring them back is if Sega and Dick collaborated and worked together. Get on it, please, bring Manic and Sonia back for God's sake. Just think about how well the connection with those two with fans do. The fact that it lasted for only 4 months, give or take, and people on YouTube still trying to pretend to be those two because they don't want the characters to die out and get forgotten about. They're trying to keep those two alive, to keep their spirit of the pair of them and educate young Sonic fans to Sonic's history. Manic and Sonia are still to this day loved because they have potential. Next cartoon. 3. The Cleveland Show. The Cleveland Show has 88 episodes split by 4 seasons and started airing to Fox in America on the 27th of September 2009 and ended on the 19th of May 2013. A 3 year, 7 months, 3 weeks and 1 day it ran for.
even though it hasn't got any legs.
The Cleveland Show is an American sitcom and is a very mixed bag, but in all honesty, I actually prefer it over Family Guy. Why? Well, let me explain. In Family Guy, everyone in the family is an arsehole. Hey, just like my family. And so because of this, because they're all arseholes,
You don't really feel sorry for them if something bad happens to them.
and because of that, you don't really relate. Instead, you just end up laughing at the show instead of with it. However, in the Cleveland Show, everyone in the family has their reasoning on why they act the way they do, because it's a way they are. But no, seriously. For example, Rollo acts his age. A lot of the stuff that he does makes us look back on when we was 5, and which is not what we can say for Stewie. I know he's younger, but still, don't get me wrong, what Stewie does, it is funny, but it's not relatable. Some people may ask, why does that matter? Well, it's because when you can relate to the character, it hits you harder to home, and you enjoy it more. Like Roberta, who's 16, she has her moments where she can be a bitch. But then again, what teenage girl isn't? There's no such thing. Every single teenage girl from the age of 13 and 19 is a bitch. Yes, even light to dark. And even if you're not a teenager anymore and you're a female who's past your teenage years, Ink Bendy, then you were a bitch. When a girl reaches her 20th birthday, they're not a bitch anymore. They're a mega bitch. And that is exactly what Donna is. Donna Kebab. But then again, like Roberto, she has a reason, because she's angry because her family uses her like a slave. And her childhood and Robert wasn't the best. I know Lois was dealt the same duff card as Donna, but I like Donna more because at least her voice is not as ear-bursting as Lois's. The main character, Cleveland, is, in my opinion, 10 times funnier, lovable, and responsible than Peter. From watching Cleveland's hilarious reactions to whatever silly shit Cleveland Jr. is doing, to the screen times of Roberta's Eminem wannabe boyfriend, Ferdeline. And that is why I would just overall watch this instead of Family Guy, because the Cleveland Show doesn't use shock jokes just for the sake of it. My only complaint is the cutaways. Like Family Guy, the cutaways ruin the pacing of the episode and feels like they only exist because it's a cop-out for when they run out of ideas. But that's it. All in all, this show is more real than Family Guy, which makes the viewing experience so much better in my eyes. And whenever someone does do something, they always get their comeuppance. Next cartoon.
Cool! Don't open your mouth.
American Dad. American Dad is an American... Well, no shit, it's called American Dad. Sitcom that started airing to Fox on the 6th of February 2005, and it's still going. Currently, 330 episodes and counting, with 17 seasons. It's been airing for 17 years, 3 months, 3 weeks and 2 days at the time of this video's upload date. Even though American Dad has even worse shock humour than Family Guy, it's one of the more political cartoons, but not in a way where it's insulting. It's political punctuation. Out of the 3 main cartoons that Meth McFartland has made, Family Guy is my least favourite, then Cleveland Show, then American Dad, and all 3 of them play on ITV2 in England. I don't mind American Dad at all. And the reason being is, 1, Stan's ridiculous chin, but also secondly, the fact that it's a setting where the father of the family, Stan, works for the CIA, which stands for Clitorises I Adore. But despite that, everyone else in the family has a very different personality to everyone else. Francine has a very sassy but also cheeky attitude, but in a good place. Steve is your typical 14-year-old four-eyed geek who will do everything at no lengths to lose his virginity with a nice girl, but still somehow ends up being the coolest one of his 3 friends. Hey, just like me, like talking Bendy and DB Red. That's also relatable, because I also am the coolest one of the 4 of us. Klaus is a German perverted skier in the body of a goldfish who pervs on Francine and Hayley is a 19-year-old hippie, drug-taking Mother Nature bitch who Cartman from South Park would hate to meet, and Hayley's husband Jeff too, because he has the same personality as Hayley. Hayley is a liberal. She hates guns and hates Donald Trump. But Stan is a Republican. He loves guns and loves Donald Trump. To which Hayley calls him a fashion in response. And as you can imagine, all these different personas living in a house where the dad has a very egotistical attitude towards politics. As a result, it does sometimes end up in headbutts, fights, argument and clashes. But that's the glory of the show, because it teaches lessons and messages by showing propaganda and putting a mold to the story, even to the point where it can change your mind, but not because they forced it upon you, because it made you stop and think. Now, there is one other great thing about the show, and that's Roger the clumsy alien who likes to pretend, even though he's just one character. But because of his multiple costumes and wigs that he owns, the doors are open to so many different personas, all from the same character. But there is one last cartoon that I like that no one else does. Next cartoon, the final cartoon that we need to talk about. Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is an American sitcom just like the other cartoons I previously mentioned. The original unaired pilot demo was made in 2010. However, the show didn't start properly on Fox until the 9th of January 2011, and later Comedy Central in Britain. After airing for 11 years, 4 months, 2 weeks and 6 days, it has come out with 238 episodes with 12 seasons and a film, which, by the way, me and Light to Dark saw that in View Cinema the day it come out. I won't spoil it, but what I will say is it was so good that it's actually made Light to Dark want to check out more episodes of the series, because she wasn't that familiar with it before watching the film. I absolutely love Bob's Burgers. I remember in the original video that this video is remaking, I said that Bob's Burgers is my favourite cartoon in general. But then later on, in one of my Crash Team Racing walkthrough videos, I said that South Park overtook it. But now, honestly, I don't have a favourite cartoon anymore, because it does depend on my mood and how long I've been watching it, and can get a bit bored of it and want to watch something different. I still love it nonetheless. The family feels like a real life family, because even though they all have different personalities, I can relate to all 5 of them. I can relate to Bob because he's the caretaker of the restaurant and he's always stressing because of whatever's going on, and is the one to act serious when things are going wrong. I can relate to Linda because she's a positive thinking, peacemaking angel who loves to make everyone around her happy. I can relate to Tina because she's at that age, 13, where her feelings towards what she likes and enjoys and her kinks are going all mental, and it's no wonder why her books are so horny. I can relate to Gene because he's your typical 11-year-old boy who is very hyperactive all the time. He's so happy, so fun, yet one of the nicest characters in the show. I can relate to Louise because she has a confident, I don't care, I don't give a shit, I'm tough attitude, but when the going gets tough, she does show a more vulnerable side to her. She's quite psychotic, but not in a bad way. It's just her way of making her feel liked, because every now and again she will get bullied either by a boy called Logan or girls at her school, because she doesn't want to feel little. Even though she's only 9, she likes to act older by doing stuff her older siblings wouldn't do. Because she's the shortest one in the family, obviously being the youngest one, she will not go anywhere without her pink hat with bunny ears. There are multiple reasons, but one of the reasons why she likes to wear them is because it makes her look taller, even though it's just a hat. Maybe a top hat is what Light to Dark is missing, and all that combined makes Louise quite angry sometimes. But she's not a bad person, she's just chaotic, that's all. See, Family Guy, that's how you give character development. Like, in real life, I'm chaotic good, Light to Dark is lawful good. And this is just the main family. There are so many other characters that have personalities, from Teddy and Mort, the two regular customers, to Gail, the very strange auntie. There's always an auntie weirdo in the family. And the stories don't go overboard with the wackiness. The stories are so true and down to earth. The characters are so lovable. The bad characters do get their comeuppance. The soundtrack, I love it. All those elements combined to make one amazing cartoon, the best of the 2010s. And that is why Bob's Burgers is my number one choice for cartoon guilty pleasures. Guilty conscience. Anyone who's watching this video, if you haven't already, I recommend you give a couple of episodes each of all 5 cartoons that I've mentioned. Or in Ink Bendy's case, only 4 cartoons because she's already watched Sonic Underground. Yeah, because I'm genuinely curious. Watch a couple of episodes of all 5 of the cartoons and tell me what you thought.
So, that was my top 5 cartoons that I like that no one else does. I hope you enjoyed it. In fact, I hope you enjoy it even more than the not as good original. If you like this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks that my videos are crap, let me know why in the comments and hopefully I'll improve. And if you're new to this channel or you've just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm Yule. Bye. I will see you very soon. I'm out.
Random photos and videos after the credits. Cast: Martial as I'm Martial. Special thanks to Martial and you for watching. Produced and directed by Martial.
The person who sent you this either has a crush on you, or just drop-kicked a child all the way to Mars. You choose which one you think it is.
Ready? What was that? It's not much. Is what? Did someone just fart? It makes it.
No. What I did was I took a big breath before he squeezed, and I made a noise.
It sounded like a duck.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
You're disgusting.
Really impressed with that. Yeah. See, you can put this into your death bank.
Me after laughing at my own jokes. Yeah, that's me on a daily basis. But anyway, this fucking dickhead right here. I bet you, I know what you're probably thinking. Ugh, I got an email to this. Well, I mean, it's better than all the other memes I used to send you in the past, you know? Anyway, I remember when I first met you, again, you were just a background person. I thought, oh yeah, I know him. He's that one with the noodle-looking hair, you know? But I've seen him grow a bit out of his shell since the first time I've known him. You know, he's performed on stage. And, you know, although I do think he needs to keep at it a bit more. Yeah. And you're funny, I don't even like not mumble rap, but that sort of style of music. Kind of like XXXTentacion. I don't like that type of music. But, that said though, his song in particular, I really liked. So yeah. I don't know if you're ever going to see this, because obviously I don't know your fucking Insta. You can tell me now, bitch. Still, happy 18th birthday, SK, exclamation mark, or S-can, or S, fucking make your mind up with an artist name. But anyway. Bitch. Happy fucking birthday, you bastard. You are the member of staff that I know the least. But honestly, that doesn't matter. Despite that, I already know that you're the type of person that can take a joke if they don't get on your bad side. Kind of like Humza. Because I know when I did a Photoshop of your face for a stupid meme, you took it well. And when I brought in anti-twat pills, you said, no, I need anti-cunt pills. So, yeah, I don't know what everyone else is talking about. But yeah, even though you barely know anything about me, and you barely know my sense of humour, I don't care. Happy birthday anyway. Stop. This is all your fault, Ben. You started this. On the 1st of May, I uploaded a video of me reacting to a video called Funkytown. And apparently that wasn't enough. You lot wanted me to react to Ghostrider. I don't know when this one was made, so I can't really tell you. And again, I didn't even know this video even existed until you pointed it out. I don't want to delay. Let's just fucking get this over with. Ugh. Alright. You know the fictional character Ghostrider, you know, with big black spiky jackets, and he rides his motorbike and his skull is on fire, like he breathes and he shoots fire. Yeah, you know, so cool. This video takes it literal. Someone's face is being burned off. It's like you look from toe to neck, normal, skull. Ugh. And again, the person's still alive. I can't show you because obviously I'll get taken down, but oh my god. Oh my god. That is a still alive, faceless skull I am looking at. Oh god. Come on. Don't crash on me. Don't play with this. What? This one is only 1 minute 50. Funkytown was 3 minutes, so 20 seconds. I'm still shaking. Oh, thank God, it's over. It's over. Why? Why are these videos even allowed to be on the internet? This is repulsive, you know? Right. That one, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Right. So, that was me reacting to fucking Ghostrider. Sorry there wasn't much of a reaction, but I will going to do an aftermath video in August, so I will put more detail into it, but I just can't right now. If you
like this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks this videos are crap, let me know why in the comments and hopefully I'll improve. And if you're new to this channel or you just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm Yule. Bye. I will see you very soon. I'm out. Fuck this shit.
Alright, Clive, now, listen, listen. In order to do maths, right, if you look at the fact that I have 432 videos, then add one more, which is this one, you now have 433 videos. And also, another way is, if you look at the year this woman was born, and then add how old she is, where in her case, 60, and then you get 2022. Yeah, that's how you do math! But no, on a serious note, my little sister's laughing in the background. Bless her, she's only 7. She's not 60, by the way, that was just a joke. But yeah, known you for about September 2019, and you have made me confused on so many times because maths is not one of my strong points, and honestly, your personality is different depending on what mood you're in. Like, some days you're very sweet, and then some days you are a fucking mega bitch. But yeah, honestly, I don't know where you are. Apparently you went on holiday or something. I don't know, so I don't even know if you're going to see this straight away. But honestly, that doesn't matter. I hope you have a happy birthday.
Cowan, I've been a youth worker for 10 years now, and I'm a champion of youth work.
Yes, you are. Saying happy birthday to the man who keeps taking credit for Light to Dark's mural. Or is it the other way round? Light to Dark taking credit for his mural? Yeah! But no, on a serious note, when I first met you, when I first started joining this little youth centre back in September last year, I kept getting you and Jamie mixed up. Because obviously, you start with the same first letter. Yeah, John and Jamie keep getting... And the fact that... Yeah, anyway. Since you're both equally as funny, you know, even the little things that John does that it's not even trying to do on purpose, even down to when he was eating that rocket lolly and he missed his mouth. That was so funny, you know. And then when he kicked Jamie because he needed to go to... I can't even say it without laughing. Just John's just... There's people on this planet that are just funny no matter what they do. And this man is one of them. And that's why I feel like he deserves, you know, this little video, you know. When I first met him, I could only see half his face. Because this was during when everyone was still wearing masks. He would always wear that Batman mask, which he would tease DB Red for it. And even down to his little ID picture. You could see his full face. I questioned him, why do you look so miserable in your ID picture? He said, because I look like I was holding in a fart. Yeah, the stuff that comes out of his mouth sometimes is just hilarious. You know, he's one of the funniest people who I've ever met. You know, hence why youth group is always the highlight for Thursdays for me, especially the week as well as seeing everyone else and others too. Like other members of staff, not just you. But yeah, anyway, like I said, don't know how old you are, but that doesn't matter. Don't even know if I'm going to see you later, but again, that doesn't matter. I don't even know if you're even going to see this, but again, that doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that I've took the time out of my day to do this, especially since I've got to go to college soon, but I wanted to prioritise this and say happy birthday to you, John Cowan. Quick, snappy, and straight to the point. You see that smile on my face? Where's my finger? There it is. Yeah, you see that? That was the face I made when I bumped into him recently. Well, not recently, January, but anyway. This is someone who I went to primary school with. So I've known him for quite a while, but we just haven't caught up. So like, I went to primary school with him, and then secondary school, the first half, he weren't there. Then the second half, we were. Then we started going to the same classes all the time. We pretty much knew everything about each other. And then, quite recently, as of January this year, I bumped into him for the first time in ages. I've told him about my rap career. And now I want to say happy 20th birthday. Yes, I remembered. Still. Because obviously in primary school, I used to remember everyone's birthdays. But, yeah. Even though we've known each other for ages, it would be kind of cool if we kind of, you know, caught up, you know, on what we've been up to since we left Fuller's. Because obviously, a lot of the stuff that I've been doing wasn't on my radar. when I was in Full Earth, like what I'm doing now, like my rap career. So, and I'm sure the same can be said about you. So, it would be kind of cool if we spoke a bit more, you know. Happy birthday. I almost forgot about you, to be honest. Since I don't have you as my English teacher anymore, I have Saida. To be honest, despite the 2 years you were my English teacher, I know it's going to sound horrible, I almost completely forgot all about you. Since I very rarely, not only that, but I very rarely see you in the building. You're always here and there, you're always in and out, popping there, nipping there. You're always in different rooms, either in fucking, I don't know, yeah. No, because I remember when COVID first started, you was the first person who I rang up, because obviously I couldn't see you in person, just because who I told you about my problems. And yeah, you, Humza, and Lee, of course, you three made lockdown more bearable for me. So I'm saying happy birthday to the other one, the other person who made it more bearable for me, aside from Humza. So yeah, even down to the virtual lessons that we used to have, where again because of COVID we had to have our lessons through the laptop. So yeah, these are just like, even though I don't see you as often, those are just like little memories I still have. So yes, you know what? Because of all that, I think I'll probably repay you by making this little video for you. Happy birthday. I'm R to Yule, the complete 43rd season.